at the O2 Arena.
Folks, Janny Jim, he's currently live, and he's sweeping it up for Andy Worski, the man who killed his child. He's trying to cover it up. He's saying Andy Worski sacrificed himself upon an altar to entertain the people. But no, we know the man is seething internally. He's furious. He's fuming inside over the fact he was knocked down but 30 seconds after that fight. And Janny Jim doesn't want you to know.
Straight facts. Oh, everybody, look at all the applause, Andy. Andy, everybody's
This
clapping.
fucker, this sicko, he's been covering up for so long. And it's going to be exposed. It's all coming out, Cancer Man.
Because Andy needed the money for the baby. Ashton, I can hear the baby moving. Ashton, I'm going to knock out Salt Poppy, and we're going to build the most beautiful crib together.
And of course, he's just going to be making
in
fun of him
right
in the littlest fucking ways.
I'm going to win
the belt, fun of how they look. So he can get away with his vile fucking dunked guarding of PPP,
things were going to go
his
tits up for Andy
guarding of
when the stream that he did,
of course,
like directly
this is the
before the boxing event,
man MO.
was them
this
getting
is what the
shit-faced
freak
drunk
does every single
and cooking.
time.
Well, could you call it cooking? Eating raw bacon. Here's Andy's fight prep for his fight.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be a good face here. I'm gonna let the fucking Cancer Man come from the top.
And then
see
he's
what he
flying out
has
to
to
London
say.
to get into a
Maybe
boxing
he's
match
finally
with a
going
dude
to
that knows how
save
to throw
on
a
these
punch.
teams.
Fucking amazing.
But he's not. I'm being very hopeful.
Andy.
He never will.
I'm not sure who at the gym told you that, but I think they might have been fucking with you.
I do have some super chats here,
half
folks.
A pound of raw bacon and half a bottle of whiskey or whatever it was.
These
are probably the best.
I'm going to be donating my super chats
for your
to the highest bidder. Yeah.
That live stream, very entertaining though. I
did
enjoy it quite a bit.
Here.
Now, Andy, this was a legitimately big event. Like they had press conferences set up. The O2 Arena is really big. For when the commentators.
This audio any good? I'm fucking around here.
It looked like they.
I found like a really old, busted ass laptop.
They said somewhere between like 30 or 40,000.
I don't know if this even works.
30 or 40,000 people in attendance at this thing. There's Andy in the bottom right. He won't even look at the cameras. He knows Keemstar has set him up as a sacrifice. Look at him. He's got his head down, tilted. He doesn't want to look at anybody directly. He's like, oh my God, Keemstar's trying to get me fucking murdered. Keemstar has set me up to be killed.
No, Andy, no. When Worski was in this fight, the whole time he thought he was going to fucking win.
If you look at the live stream numbers
Metokur
from their public YouTube channel, right before the boxing match.
Okay, I can play that sometime.
60,000 people watching. Just on the live preview. So I'm not sure how many pay-per-view buy-ins they got, but 30 to 40,000 ticket seats.
Like Worski, he thought he was going to dominate this fight the entire time. You can see the confidence in his empty fucking dead eyes.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
He really thought this was going to be a competition.
X-Series.
I'm sure the retard even believed his fake training.
Andy's hyped. He's going to go in there. Now, I would love to show you footage of the boxing match, but like everybody's getting copyright struck on it. So I had to come up with a creative way to recreate this for you. Don't worry, you're not missing much. Uh-oh. Is my stream going down?
Some guy called Chad Tomlin told JS that Andy can only came to the gym 1 to 2 times a week, and all the coaches said he's trash. Oh, fuck. Was he like an inside guy? Like, was he somebody who like was somewhat familiar with this shit?
Things getting a little dicey there for a second. So let me recreate this for you because
I'll play that in a second. Actually, let me find my lighter.
And I'll try to do my best. So here's Andy praying to any god that might exist in heaven to please spare him from the brutal beating that's about to befall him. I love the look on. This is the look of a man that knows he's being marched to his death. You don't make that kind of. He's already got his.
This is the look of a man who thinks he's fucking invincible.
He put it on. He's walking in there looking like he's been knocked out.
He refused to spar with anyone his own size.
This is gonna. I can mentally hear what he's saying right now. This is gonna hurt so much. Ashton, how am I gonna pay for our baby? He's gonna hurt me so much. Look at the disgust on PPP's face. He knows he's setting him in to be just destroyed. He's like,
JF reacts to worse.
Every time I rang that fucking bell on stream, it's a stress reliever, but boy, am I looking forward to watching you get your ass kicked. Now, when this match happened, I quite literally tweeted out, here we go, it started.
Does JF still have a YouTube channel, dude?
It was over.
Yeah, I just typed in exactly what you said. I'm going to go recently uploaded and see what I find. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Don't waste your time finding. I have it here. Nipples was right when he said Jim's millennial nihilism bit was a cope. Yeah. Like, I do believe Jim is a legitimately nihilistic person. He doesn't believe anything matters, really. He's a total fucking atheist fag. Just about everything. Not even just an atheist. He just doesn't care about... He doesn't care about a whole lot because he's fucking about to die, he is. But also, you're right, he definitely exaggerates it with how he'll never have any internet friends or hold anything sacred. Because he absolutely will. All nihilists are hypocrites. It's a bullshit ideology. Like, if you take a nihilist and you fucking insult their mother, they're going to be upset. Or if you challenge any core belief they hold, there's going to be some sort of outrage or negative response. Worski's humbled now, and he's really going to change. What are you guys saying? That's a fucking good one there, esoteric Shaggyism. Yeah, he's totally going to fucking change. Like, unless he had his fucking brains knocked out, then he's never going to fucking change. Okay, here's JF.
Tonight. Sometimes the harvest of August brings surprise fruits that one
Jim is just a snake who'll do anything to preserve his craft. Absolutely. Because Jim, like we've all said this before, everybody's made the same observation. He covered it up for fucking Ralph. He swept it up for the gun. He was fucking guarding for him for fucking years. And all of a sudden, when the entire world has united against Ethan Ralph to bring him down, and when Ralph insults his fucking wife or some petty shit, then all of a sudden Ralph is this evil guy, and we need to fucking cheer him on going into jail or dying. This is how Jenny Jim is. He pretends Ralph. He literally pretends Ralph is his friend. At least in Ralph's fucking drug-addled mind, acted like he was his friend just by not snaking on him. All to fucking stab him in the back and make money off of him. Fucking when it's convenient.
I was pretty sure that Salt Pappy would win because I had heard that Salt Pappy...
Jim created predators like Feifei to Rudy Ranch by showing and boosting deviance endlessly, making sure kids knew where to find fetish stuff.
It's very different if you've been following some
That's a good point. I've never heard anybody put it just that way. You could be right, honestly. Like, because if you're fucking sick, if you're a sick little kid, or not like a sick, like you're fucking have it coming or anything, but if you're fucking a weirdo, you're gonna be looking for that kind of shit. And if somebody like Jenny Jim is fucking broadcasting out deviant art, fart, rape, inflation, vor, or whatever, then hell yeah, it's so much easier to fucking go down that rabbit hole or whatever the hell they're doing.
Having hundreds of
Sandy was humble for a moment. Burst into flames. Jim's been anti-Worski since Miami. You need to be really stupid not to say it.
The big problem with
I feel like Jim was anti-Worski. Then I feel like he's gone a lot softer on him just because he has the new most popular thrift, and Jenny Jim doesn't want to.
2 years.
I'm blanking on the word. He doesn't want to push any of his fan base away because the people who are donating to the Keno Casino were absolutely going to donate to Jim.
I have a man who
he's not going to fucking denounce PvP and Worski until it's way too convenient. Not even until it's convenient, until it's old fucking news like with Ethan Ralph.
2 times a week, and all the coaches said he was
never-ending creeps, he shielded Flam, Tux, fucking Ted, Gator, the whole crowd. And there's more there too. Like, he's an anime freak himself. Like, he knows these people. Wasn't his fucking girlfriend a cam girl? She's a literal fucking prostitute, fucking pornographer.
But the facts on the ground reported straight
like he literally he helped get
Ontario.
Terry Davis killed. Like he was okay when his faggot fans would like mess with people in real life and do other homosexual shit.
In a couple of months, if you only do 1 to 2 times a week, you will need.
And his fan base is absolutely young. I was watching fucking Mr. Metokur in high school instead of doing my fucking math work, dude.
Where you master some of these techniques. And Salt Pappy was very smart about
and I don't, and since like Jim doesn't have like any official communities or whatever, like Jim's not gonna have like a subreddit or Discord. There's gonna be all sorts of disgusting fan communities, like Medicare Masochist or fucking what's the tranny's name? Fucking the archiver bitch, fucking Mary Marley. I don't know what her fucking name is. It's the fucking tranny. Metokur fucking Fembot. Yeah, Metokur Fembot. Yeah, that fucking cream, that freak. You have people like that who are going to be quote unquote community managers of some like gay Discord where they cream your fucking kid and cut his fucking cock off. Or you have that fucking same tranny who makes a fucking Medicare forum. A fucking forum about Mr. Medicare where he's going to harvest your fucking data. If you so much as have an account on the Medicare forum, you have a deranged transsexual who's currently harvesting your information to post your docs.
You got to remember, like 6 or 7 months ago, Andy Worski was doing video
Let's
games
get back into this
playing
pedophile.
Super Mario like
and
Let's
Jim,
Plays.
He's absolutely
to
he
20
could be a
people
pedophile.
watching
I didn't mean to
no
call him a
donations
pedophile.
coming
That
in.
just kind of slipped out.
Then he starts doing
Like I don't want to like bear
PvP
false
and
witness
starts
here.
making money
He's
and
such a
starts doing
fucking
well.
freak. He got into
And
this
then he's in a
anime shit so
pay-per-view
fast, out of
in one of the
nowhere.
biggest arenas in London, getting paid big dollars.
You'd have to be
and
insane
being watched by probably 150,000 people in person and online.
It's ghetto ass forum that just came out of nowhere too.
That's so fucking
at least
weird
the
to
TV
me.
Forums has been around for a while.
To think of a streamer that went from 20 viewers watching Super Mario Let's
Josh and
Plays
everything he's done
to standing in
and
the
make
middle
that
of an
personal
arena in
decision for
London
yourself.
on a
If you
pay-per-view
want to
event.
trust Josh with
That's why they
your
call him
info
the
and you
Phoenix.
feel
He
like
got
you want to
filmed
use
it.
that site,
He
go
got
right
knocked
ahead.
on his
Somewhere
ass.
like this, they just come
But
out
that is
of
an
nowhere.
accomplishment.
They're targeted at young, very young
I'm
people,
proud of our
like Domino
little
was
retarded
saying in this chat here.
I'm proud of our little retarded boy. I gotta admit.
Just imagine,
I'm stunned.
maybe I'll do
that he
a
pulled that
special
off.
video.
It's such a
Yeah,
weird
I'll
twist.
do a special video
a turn of
sometime
events.
where I try to dig
end
up
up in
every
that
little
situation.
Mr. Metokur community or something, and just find all the pedophiles, find all the groomers.
Could have been you,
I'll make a Discord account or something.
You could have been in that arena.
And I'll be like a
Could have made
15-year-old
however much
boy
money
who's
Andy
like
and
questioning his
PvP ended up
gender.
making, which I'm
I
sure
don't
was a good
fucking
amount.
know.
Got a bunch of publicity. Get to network with a bunch of people, but you wanted to sign a fucking permission slip.
Now that I think about it, he
So
legit
Andy
hates
went
Adam
for it.
now,
Andy
especially
grabbed
near
for the
end,
ring.
You could see the contempt start
He
to
may have
boil
fallen
over.
down, but
That's
fuck
correct, dude. Like he does
Going
feel
from
raped.
20
He does
viewers
feel
on the Mario Let's
fucking
Play
hatred in his
to
heart.
150,000
fucking
people at a
Adam
pay-per-view event.
Robinson there.
you gotta respect
Like
that a
he
little
totally
bit.
snaked them. He
Would I have
doxed
taken
them.
that
He
punch?
doxed them, and it's all because it
man in
threatened his
Andy's
fucking
position?
grift
Probably.
too.
I probably would have.
And
I probably would have gone down
he
quicker,
doesn't
Andy.
just
If it
A-log
makes you feel any
somebody,
better, I'd have been down in
turn off
4
the
seconds.
camera, and do his own thing and feel better after.
Of course, I would have been
He
ducking.
has fucking
What's this
rage
guy
in
do?
his heart for
Can't
these
do-
people.
Why-
He
why
wants
is
to
he
see
shimmying
Ethan Ralph
across
dead. He
the
wants to
fucking,
see him in jail.
boxing?
He wants
What
to
is this
see
guy doing?
fucking
Acting like
Bake
it's Call
Alaska
of
get
Duty,
raped by
trying to
black
hide the
people.
bush and shit from Saul
I just want
Poppy.
to see Bake
It's like, crawl
Alaska
my way
hanged
around.
for being a traitor.
So there's your Andy news. Andy went to fight, so he has the money to raise their beautiful baby. Ashton, or
Oh,
baby.
Adam picked on him. Yeah, Adam
And,
picked on him for the ego shit too. Yeah.
He got
So
knocked on his
PvP's
ass.
fragile fucking ego will not allow that to stand because he's like with the whole was totally unpersoned by fucking Aston there.
You know, this
and that was
gonna
just
be
for
like
one
the
video
Asian
in one
story.
one
That is
fucking
what
fight
I
they
really
had
wanted to
over
cover.
fucking e-girls and other
legal
little
stuff,
drama
turkey
things.
stream,
And
everything
now
else.
PvP wants to
But the
fucking take
Keffels
him
and
out of the
Kiwi Farms
picture.
thing is a
And
bigger
the same
deal to
happened
me
with
for a lot of
Godwinson.
reasons. So that's primarily
Robinson
why
said a
we
few
focus
things
in
that
on
fucking
that.
upset the dude.
But before we get into that,
threw a fucking
as
whole
long as we've
last
got some
tantrum,
high shot energy going
fucked
on,
with them, messed everything up,
I just want to
ruined any
remind you,
chance
we
of them
will
ever
get to
burying the
Acer
hatchet.
Board.
Because if you
More than
have
likely next
anybody you
month.
associate with on the
So that will
internet
be
for a
the-
long period
the
of
next
time,
stream.
you're gonna bitch at them. You're
But I
gonna
just,
have
you
your
know, a
little
little
fucking
taste of the turkey
issues,
man, I think,
and you get
is
over it
fair.
unless you do some really fucking
Just to
gay
remind
shit.
you of what is coming up and
Which
why
PvP
Asian
will do.
Born is the funniest fucking person on the internet. Because
PvP could easily be
this is the
speaking
dude
about the
we're gonna
Jenny
be
Jim
covering.
stream. He's trying to be more and more like Ralph as time goes on. Like with the fragile ego, the going after your fucking pay pigs, going after your fucking ex co-hosts, all this shit. So he could easily have his fucking thin gun skin fucking totally pierced. There could be fucking flesh flying. You say the Sam Hyde fight was better. Well, Sam Hyde's fight was definitely more entertaining. It was more skilled and it lasted longer. And I'm going to be real here, folks. I was disappointed in the Worski fight. I wanted it to go on for like 3 or 4 minutes just because I'm a masochistic sicko and I want to see Worski get his fucking ass beat. I want to see him bleed. I want to see him hurt, you know? Not like crazy hurt, but like I want to see him fucking lose a tooth or something, break his nose.
I fucking love
All he
the
got was like
goggles.
30
I love the
seconds
turkey
of fucking
noises. They're the
knockout.
best.
Like Sam and the other dude he was fighting actually got their blows in. Like they gave us, the audience, what we wanted. I want to sacrifice Daddy Jim to my pagan gods to provide Terry. Hell yeah. You gotta do it.
Chat. Just
Like, what can
drink
you do?
it in.
You can take
This
Jenny
is Acer
Jim's
Thorne in
fucking
his purest
useless,
form.
cancerous, demented, sick soul and trade that for a totally healthy, fucking, very intelligent man like Terry Davis.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta sacrifice him to Wotan.
That's a
dude.
1.5 minute clip. I'm sorry, a 2 minute.
No, what you really have to do, you have to sacrifice him to Wotan. You got to draw a swastika on your forehead. You got to thank Donald Trump for doing it.
Has filed numerous lawsuits against any YouTuber that's talked about him. In fact,
it was less than 30 seconds. They're super impressive with the copyright. Got like 3 international blocks and kept having to re-edit.
CPA claims.
Fuck.
Multiple.
That's fucking
millions
awful,
and billions of dollars he's suing people for. Suing massive corporations, suing universities. This is a guy
they were really
that
fucking
had a contract with his father
play
for how to pay rent
of a song
and internet
he's
speed.
screaming over it,
and because
and
his
they'll
internet
fucking
speed
get
wasn't fast enough, he stabbed his father in the face. And then
after
being arrested for it, he sued his father for getting stabbed. So the guy that eats hot dogs half naked on stream and gobbles like a turkey sued a dude because he let himself get stabbed in the face by him. That is some next level shit. That Acer Thorn stream will be worth it. I promise you. But the will of the internet sometimes, it's a fickle mistress. You plan out things and they just don't go according to plan.
All fucking week.
Sometimes crazier things happen.
This is the will of the internet, guys. This is the best thing on the internet. You won the internet. Fuck you, fucking Mr. Reddit, you piece of shit. You fucking bum. You loser. You need to get the fuck out of here. You totally blew it right there. Like, how am I supposed to think he's like this edgy fucking badass internet daddy? He uses like subreddit terminology. When I say subreddit, I don't mean subreddit. It's below fucking Reddit. At least they have their own fucking lingo for this gay wholesome speech.
Larger implications for things that go on the internet. Now,
down 10,000 viewers. Holy fuck! Let me see.
Things have escalated, and now they're
That's just pathetic.
Keffels is somebody that made a name for themselves on social media.
Holy shit, Jim is down almost 20,000 subs.
I don't even think it's a proper
That is fucking... I had no idea, honestly.
Now ratio just means
I'm soying out now myself. I'm gonna fucking soy.
Upvotes. I gotta get me my upvotes on Twitter, apparently. That's ratio in that. Little likes, little hearts.
Look at the fucking super chats come in for a second. He's got $50. He's got fucking 100 kroners, $10, $5, $5. These people are throwing away their money like it's fucking worthless.
Keffels probably should have reached out to Ralph. Could have given some pointers and tips on how to deal with those damn A-hogs. Now, I like to call this properly, this video itself, like marking it in time chronologically on like a fucking track.
Like, why is James sweeping up for fucking Keffels now? Why didn't he just go outright and say James Lucas or whatever his name is? Lucas Werner. I don't fucking know. Is a fucking pedophile who creates children.
I think it touches on what is a larger issue here. Who is
just say it right out if you have an issue. Because this is what the guy fears. He's the most afraid of his doxing on Huey Farms.
You've seen 1,000 times on the internet.
He doesn't have like a moral issue with making fun of people on the internet. Or, you're being you're being an A-log, whatever. Fucking Lucas or whatever his name is just wants his info off the fucking
internet. Man selling steak oil.
Because people are he doesn't want to be exposed for all his sick shit. His like past like OnlyFans fart fetish material.
They're using terms for things like this.
I believe he was expelled from the Communist Party.
And you can see, the implications and the effects of that after the phase 1 I've gone into hiding kicked in. The grift has worked. Look at the numbers. On their GoFundMe.
Oh, really, that's not even that much.
$100,000 raised.
$100,000 with somebody like this, somebody who orders Uber Eats 4 times a day and wants to live in a big city. This is going to last them a year. They're going to live fucking half decent for a year, and then this tranny is going to have no job, no connections. It'll have left all his family, all of that, and he's going to be broken on the street. It's a minimal grift.
No, it's
there are way better grifts.
This is a typical example during what's been going on. I got denied for verification on Twitter. This is them using and leveraging their audience.
Well, can you hear me?
To try to force
can you hear me over my
social
phone?
media platform to give them a little blue check mark so they have just a bit more power that they can use and abuse.
Okay, like, you're saying, should I move closer to my PC when I speak? Or should I move my phone closer to my PC? Because I have a weird-ass setup going on here.
Into fights with people that disagree with them. And that's what
Too high.
Day in and day out. Now,
okay, my bad. How's this here?
They've run for their life. They've taken a fucking secret plane flight across the ocean. You're never going to find me. I've gone into hiding. I'm at some super secret military base,
for you folks?
450 miles down in the Antarctic.
Okay.
But I'm still going to get on Twitter and start slap fights.
Okay, I'll use an indoor voice. Okay.
So,
yeah, this seems a little better.
What have they gained so far from phase one?
Pitch is one thing that's always an issue when I do streams. I'm not sure how loud I should speak.
And,
so I want to keep it high energy, you know.
Darling of the press.
And I have a bad habit of mumbling or mincing words too much when I speak casually.
Like, let's
so,
start, I'd say, closer to the
I don't know.
right? But Destiny.
I don't want to say I have a radio voice, but I kind of have a radio voice.
Ratioing people and reporting things. This is stuff they were talking about. They were glad. This is who Keffels is. These quotes, these tweets, these are real. I just took away your primary source
you're not
of
my
income.
fucking neighbors there, buddy. You can't tell me how loud to speak.
So Keffels wanted to get Destiny because he had an opinion they didn't like. Wanted to get Destiny banned off of Twitch.
Dude, that old PFP of Keffels looks fucking awful. Like, you've probably seen it before in, like, the old screenshots, because I can't, like, make it higher def. So the dude just looks rough.
Have you noticed a theme of Year of the Chud for the last, since the beginning? All the way back.
He looks like
an
Eastern European man who, like, spent the last night
drinking. A certain type of person. It's not even political. It's personality that want to basically deplatform, ban, censor, and just ruin anybody that disagrees with them.
Yes, Keffels is deranged. We know Keffels is deranged. Like, this kind of flaggant behavior is very normal. In fact, Jenny Jim, his own people will engage in this kind of shit too. Like, just the same fucking Medicare tranny that I was yelling about fucking however long ago. Like, he's definitely groomed kids. He doxes people. He wants to get people fired from their jobs.
It's baked into
listen if he calls Lucas the pronouns. You gotta listen. Because Jenny Jim's really afraid of pissing off his tranny fans or losing his fucking accounts.
And this wasn't even good enough. As Keffels has gained more followers and more money and more power and has become their, the media darling, they're still fucking angry about Destiny. This is a more recent one.
Like, it's not really that big of a deal to use these fucking slurs or whatever. Chances are you won't be fucking taken down if you're not monetized. Like I'd say here, I swear less and use less slurs than I would if I was, like, speaking to somebody casually or typing a message, you know. And I still said tranny like 5-6 times in the last sentence. My channel's still up. Hopefully it doesn't go down, but if it does, it does. And I'll just make a new one. You'll type it in. You'll type in the fucking keywords. You'll find it. If you actually care about watching the videos, the people listening will find the channels again.
And they still want to get his, quote unquote, account clap. Want to take out, Destiny.
I don't care enough to do something about it, but you wouldn't be sad if the farms went down.
Right-wing truant hunter, isn't he?
I disagree with that. I would be upset if the Kiwi farms went down. It's a really good resource. Like, it definitely has its issues. There are a whole lot of issues with the site and the people on the site. There are definitely a lot of fucking Kiwi farms, people who are fucking psychotic and who really need to reevaluate why they're using the site, what they're there for, and what they're getting out of it. Yeah, the off-topic threads are awesome, yeah.
So what is
I've always been a fan of the off-topic stuff, and like the Chantel thread is kind of decent. They'll go after, like, the weens who will fuck with the fat women in real life and stuff.
And why is this war going on?
Like, you're more likely to see some Karen who wants to, like, report Chantel to the cops get doxxed than you would to see somebody encouraging gay ops in a Chantel
where they talk
thread.
about Keffels' past and past statements and past actions and associations, where they say mean things about Keffels. And Keffels has decided that Kiwi farms must be destroyed. Joshua Connor Moon must be
Like, there are a whole lot of things you can say about Josh. He's done some gay shit in his life. But I feel like he's providing a really good service to people here. He does feel the fear of the derangement of his fucking audience. Because some of the people who follow him, they have this weird devotion to the idea of messing with people. It's this Reddit mentality where they feel like they have to fucking enforce like some code of behavior that you just can't enforce. They want to chase cats. Like the audience members you're talking about that want to fuck with these lolcows, that's just chasing cats. You're never going to wrangle the biggest fucking retards on the internet. Josh tried to wrangle Chris Chan, and it ended with his mother being raped. This is what happens when you fuck with these people.
Social media influence to take on anybody that would dare to question that or to run contrary to that. And the ridiculous
because his fans would act, his like mega fans is fucking some of the psychotic people that use the board, some of the boards on his site. They target him if he made any changes, like, hey, if you fuck with anybody, you're gone, or maybe we won't host doxes of high-profile figures. These people would take it as some massive affront to the culture and usability of the site, even though it makes no difference. I use Kiwi Farms. I don't want to say I use Kiwi Farms a lot, but I read it on a semi-daily basis. Every few days, I'll read some spreads, you know? The spreads I read, I'm not more entertained by the fact that I know where the person lives or not. I'm entertained by the retarded shit they do or the fucking quickie bullshit that the fucking commenters say.
Because they've flown drones over our ranch to take pictures, try to get us in trouble with the cops claiming we abuse our animals, and made the choice for me as to whether or not I'd make my last name public. So,
why would you bitch about people flying drones on your property? Get some fucking bird shot. Get some fucking 3-inch BB loads, motherfucker. These trannies lark about their gun shit all the time. They'll like roll around in public with fucking vests and rifles to harass homeowners dressed up like a cartel hit squad in pink and white.
Josh Moon has
these faggots won't shoot down a drone that's like spying on them. That's like fucking by the books Dale Gribble schizo bullshit that would be in a fucking cartoon, you know?
Against their consent.
And you're not gonna resist that? Fuck yourself.
Throw it up. Sure, why not? Josh Moon has a drone swarm and he's out there drone hunting. That's fucking case closed.
Like Janny Jim, he wants to make like a half-hour, like a 4-hour stream about fucking Kevin Gibes or whatever tranny. Like, I can sum Kevin Gibes up in 30 seconds, 10 minutes at the most. He's a freak. He collects toys. He has a stinking neo-vagina. It leaks pus. And he's on the tranny ranch, but he does nothing on the ranch. Like, he just sits around and jerks off.
Josh Boone, you laughed at me when
and all the other trannies hate him, but he's like fucking the top tranny. So, like, yeah.
Now who's laughing? Yeah, Josh Boone. Who's laughing now with your website? Oh, wait. The website's online right now. You could go to kiwifarms.net.
Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen.
Now. That website, that's still on the internet? Oh, shit. Keffels, I think I know who's laughing.
Like, neither Janny Jim or Janny Josh really fucking like each other, so it's weird to see them sucking... I mean, it's weird to see fucking Cancer Man sucking Janny Jim's cock. I mean, oh my fucking god. It's weird seeing the Cancer Man suck Janny Josh's cock for like an hour straight.
Because every time you threaten to take down his website, he somehow has gotten it back online with like in an hour or a day.
Yeah, you can't get fucking super shekels out of Gibes. Like, Gibes is somebody that you either have to cover once, like a one-off little fucking thing, get it all out of the way, or you have to fucking obsess over every weird fucking perverted thing he posts and archive it in a massive fucking thread. And I'm not very interested in that. He's not my favorite fucking cow at all. I don't find him that interesting. He's just a freak.
Oh, I'm going to take down Ed. Now, they had a lot of help because half of the sysops and owners of Ed were all heroin addicts that would, like, not out for a week and a half and the site would go to shit or they'd steal donation money. But the point is, it's not a new concept. I'm going to take down Kiwi Farms. Oh, we're just doing shit that's already been done. So there's Keffels.
It's all gay parasocial shit,
Farms goes into
absolutely.
hiding because they've been swatted, claiming to have been swatted. Changed the story 3 times on how the swatting happened. Did the cops come in with guns? Did they not?
Like, I could understand like the parasocial shit for like at least like Josh's audience, like on Mad of the Internet, because he does like these weekly like cozy streams where he's like your e-daddy and tells about all the news. But Jenny Jim just spits in your face, takes your money, and streams once a month, like randomly. I don't understand how these people can still worship him.
There we go.
Like, if you're gonna have an internet daddy, at least have a fucking internet daddy that provides you with something. Ends up getting swatted, and this is mind blowing because they're so dumb they believe. I'm actually, my brain is slow. It's stopping. The words "no work, no good" no more. I feel like Andy Worski. I just got hit by salt pop. Because when you read this, you'd think that maybe you don't take it as seriously as you would be led to believe. 911 received a call from the suspect, claims that he's connected to the website kiwifarms.net, stated that their username is Autistic Right. So they get swatted while this is going on. And then the person that's not even safe to be a high-profile poster on the fucking site now. Like, honestly, I'd say, like, if you're listening, and you're like a name fag on Kiwi Farms, like, people are familiar with you in certain threads, like, you should just make a new account and post under that. Like, if your posts are still Keno, like, nobody's gonna care.
The big brain person that she is.
But there is a target painted on your back, and some of these pigs, they're fucking stupid. And one of the times these false flag swattings, they might blame the fucking person that's accused of fucking doing it or whatever, you know.
Stalking. The suspect even gave police their username. So basically, as you pointed out, this is a suspect admitted to intending to do harm via cyber stalking. You said you fully want to, prosecute.
You think I have too much of a cavalier attitude about things, Cool Tactic? I try to care. Like, I don't like to think that I'm a totally conceited, nihilistic person with this, but I do like to interject a lot of levity into things and not take it too seriously. But at the end of the day, we're talking about retarded people on the internet, but there's still real issues going on and underlying themes that we can learn from and all that. Of course.
But that website's bad. We need to get rid of it. What the fuck are you talking? What are you smoking? What the fuck do you mean?
Like a fable for kids or something. It's gonna be about like a fucking turtle and a hare or something. But the lessons you learn are still pretty valid.
This is Elon Musk. This is Elon Musk from Twitter. It's just like we need to get rid of Twitter right now. That Elon Musk guy's a bad news.
There should be no business or any kind of service where you can target your enemy. That's absolutely absurd.
The appeal of Jim. I'm sorry, I misread that. My ego's getting to me. I think I'm a big time e-celeb and like everybody's talking about me, dude.
Going out of control all over the country, but it's also failure of our government and failure.
Yeah, the appeal is the too cool to school attitude. Like, yeah, you're right, but that attitude has gone away in the recent years. You know, like it's
completely eradicated.
Like his too cool for school attitude went away when he started selling hats. When he started taking big moral stands against people like Baked Alaska, or when he took a stand against Ralph for making fun of his fat wife. Yeah, Jenny Jim is playing the news, of course. Oh, you smoked some pot in the garage? That's fucking comfy, yeah.
It's a twofer. The rep got a twofer.
My favorite's either just going out in the woods or like in a basement, like where there's like a foyer area outside, so you have like a little rec room, and then you can still go outside to chill, exhale, and all that.
So here's Keffels. They start their war with Kiwi Farms. Now we get a rep that gets swatted, making the story bigger. News media is picking it up. But I wanted to focus on one aspect I've personally seen. We can talk about the stuff Keffels has said, Keffels has done, and we will get to that.
One satisfying way is to go deep into the woods when it's real fucking cold out, you know, your fingers are numb, you still manage to pack the bowl, and then you're real fucking happy sitting out in the woods. You want a fucking chubby Asian wife there? I mean, there are definitely a whole lot worse things that you could get. You could have a Nora. Like his gook is a whole lot better than Nora, for example. Not to shit on her. Nora seems like a fantastic woman personally, but like she's not the most fetching woman.
Actions can happen, and it needs to be removed because it's
we can talk about the stuff Keffels has said. Yeah, Like, we know what
Clearly,
Keffels has done.
if
We don't
Keffels
need to talk
believes,
about
"Oh,
what he
that's
said.
terrible,"
Let's talk about what he's done.
well, they would never engage in anything
The
like it. Right? They'd be
pedophilia, the
squeaky clean,
grooming,
except they're not.
him deplatforming people, him encouraging swatting.
My good friend, Quarantined Koof, on Twitter had a run-in with Keffels for about 2 days before they decided it wasn't working out well for them. And just some of the statements and shit that they said during that 2-day period, I think really helps to highlight that they're not.
Like, I'd treat Nora like one of the pros. Like, I'd go out and drink beers and shoot guns with Nora. And we'd talk about the JQ and we'd, like, be Muslims together, you know?
Take a good look. What a cute family, Keffels says. Surely his mother will not lose her job because of her son's heinous actions. And
personally, I don't see the appeal in Asians at all. Yeah.
Keffels, who cries about being
dogged, they're not very attractive. Personality-wise, that goes without saying, you know. They're not good to deal with. In their family, you get an insane amount of fucking family baggage if you were to ever date or marry a fucking Asian, you know? Like, it's gonna be over. Like, you're gonna be living with a 75-year-old man from Thailand who's like chirping and yapping in your ear about like, oh no, you'll not eat cold chicken, bad for body, you get cyst, no cold chicken.
You did not ask people to harass them with your wink wink.
Some big fucking pot-bellied chink, you know.
Takes a look at this picture of this dude's mom and fires
like traditional Chinese medicine.
Really?
They're so big into that, they'll fucking harass you. Like, if you take a shower, or if you drink something hot or cold, or eat something hot or cold, they'd get on your ass, you know? Like, fuck that.
It's obvious what you're doing. What the
if I want to eat braised oxtails at 4 a.m. with a beer, I'm going to do it.
They actually say that.
It's my house.
You don't get to dox my mother and then cry victim when I post photos of your mother, Joshua. You started this. I wouldn't have even known about your shitty website had you not pinned my newly created thread to the homepage. Anything that happens to you is your own fault. Somebody ring a fucking bell.
I almost sound like I have a personal experience there. I just don't like the Asians so much, you know.
Keffels, are you sure you want to go with that? With all the shit that's happening to you right now, anything that happens to you is your own fault. That's the mantra. Is everything fair game? Is that what you're saying?
If they say stop Asian hate, there has not been any fucking Asian hate in the white community since, like, we built the railroad tracks in, like, the 1870s. You know? Like, I'd say we need to start Asian hate.
Or is doxing people's family bad?
Yeah, hell yeah. Long live the Nubian Queens, dude. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Which is it, Keffels? Also, I love it. Quarantine Koof calls them out on misgendering Josh's mother, because they did, by the way. They said lose their job because of his sons. You know, and this is what your trans activist, your martyr, your freedom fighter said. I don't care that I misgendered
yeah, the base
Josh
Nubian
mother.
Queens are gonna fucking stomp out all Oriental influence in the nation. Hell, no, we need more black people in Canada. They're gonna stop all the fucking, like, all the France from, like, buying up all y'all's properties and fucking kicking you out of, like, Toronto and Ontario and other major cities and areas around the universities. We're gonna have Bantu militias. They're gonna have, like, Mauser 98s and spears and Norinkos and shit. It's going to be over. We're going to drag the Chinese out. We're going to have white officers, of course, like on horses. White officers on horseback. Black militias. They're going to be dragging these Chinese out. And they're going to be repatriating these homes for the good people of Canada.
Ridiculous. I also like how Keffels will put out information to try to
make... A 1 in 4 chance of AIDS? Is that really how it is for black women? Like, dude, you might as well be a homo at that point.
Again, engaging in the same things.
Like, it's probably safer to be a promiscuous gay man if those numbers are real. We're about as safe, you know.
And harass an autistic trans woman.
Yeah, the Buffalo Soldiers, dude.
Have similar traits.
They're Tuskegee Airmen and Buffalo Soldiers. Hell yeah. I heard the French Senegalese soldiers in World War I were fucking based, too. They were really effective.
Checks notes. Oh, they're in prison for raping their mother.
Oh yeah,
because Keffels
it depends. It depends. Some Mausers are really well used and like might need a rebarreling or something. But I've shot some amazing Mausers in my life. I've also shot some that need a little love.
Christian has become a terrible person solely because Kiwi Farms exist and solely because of the trolls.
In Africa, yeah. Like they were using Mauser 98s in Africa in like the 60s and 70s. Like,
that if you go
like
and
it's like a
watch the Gino
mainline gun
Samuel
for like
documentary,
militias,
you will hear in multiple
paramilitaries,
parts
and
of
even
that,
some
Chris talk
armies
about
and police
weird
forces,
shit
of
in regards
course.
to his mother in a sexual nature. This isn't something that Kiwi
I'd
Farms
say
brings
it's still worth keeping a Mauser
Josh
98 or
wasn't
some
holding a
other like Mauser
camcorder
short
while Chris
rifle
was
around. It's really fun
slamming
at the
that bar
range.
pussy.
It's
That was
fantastic for deer,
right.
and
Chris took advantage
it's
of a
an awesome piece of
dementia-ridden
history
old
too.
woman who was so far gone with Alzheimer's or brain damage or whatever the fuck is going on that he raped her. Christian raped his
Like
mother.
8mm Mauser, it's one of my favorite
oh,
cartridges to
this
shoot.
poor
In all
brave
honesty,
trans woman is being
8mm,
Chris didn't even become
22,
trans
410,
like 2
and
years ago.
I don't know. I'd say those are my favorites.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Jenny
Clean
Jim,
house
he
and
is saying
small
trans
details,
crates. He hasn't called out
minor-
anything about the
minor
trans
points of
stuff.
interest.
It's fucking
You talk about the
deranged.
terrible Kiwi people.
Like, he refuses
poor
to say
Christian.
if he's a man or woman.
If
Like,
only
he's
that
using
form didn't
gender
exist, he
neutral
wouldn't have been
pronouns for fucking
raping
Keffels,
dementia-ridden
the pedophile.
80-year-old women. They don't know what time of day it is. Now, for some reason, Keffels didn't like that.
I've shot Mouse
because,
actions, I've shot a
nearly
Mosin
10,000
action, a
likes,
Carcano
ratios
action,
or
and
some
like
shit. I don't know.
various like civilian
Everything's a number,
sporting
but I crunch
actions.
the numbers
I'd
for
have to say the
support.
Mauser's easily my favorite.
This was their
Like,
reaction.
I love the
to
very
bringing
like
up the fact
positive
that
flag
Christian
safety.
raped his
You just know exactly the
whether or not
status
this
the
is
rifle's
true,
in.
whether or not
And
this
honestly,
is
you don't
true,
even need the safety in pretty much
what
every
kind of
single
fucking reply
application.
is
It's
that?
just cool
What
to
do you mean,
have.
whether or not this is true. Hey now, you're being awfully mean to that rapist. Hey, everybody, wait a second. That guy's bullying a mother raper. Hashtag don't bully
Of
the
course,
mother
Keffels
raper.
is defending this because
Whether or not
Keffels
this
is
is
also
true.
a sex criminal who's
not
like
mean Kiwi
groomed like
Farms victims
14-year-old
driven to
boys
suicide
into like
deserve
taking
that.
hormones
Christian
and shit
didn't kill
on
themselves.
over 1,000
Christian
occasions.
raped
That
their
is,
mother.
yeah.
I would be
And
more
that's only
concerned
what's
about what
public.
happens when
Like, you know, he's
Twitter
definitely
supporter
sent his
finds out about your
the remains of his penis to many
You're
kids
already banned
before.
on
That just
YouTube.
goes without saying.
Don't even. Shh.
I need to put my super
We're already
chats
banned
back
on
up on
YouTube.
screen. I'm sorry.
Patreon and everywhere
This one
else.
is from
Keep
Cool
it
Tactic. This
Have you
super
noticed
chat
any
is
common thread?
from
Very
M104.
sassy. Who's laughing now, Josh?
And
Destiny's
this
about to
super
get
chat,
You better
this is
keep
from
your
Chad
shit down.
King.
Here's a follow-up tweet. I don't give a shit about politeness. People like him, they're referring to quarantine coup.
Thank you guys so much. Let's fucking
People like
go.
him want me dead.
I love
He
you
wants
guys.
all of us
You're my
dead.
best friends.
Make sure to
Thank
boost
you
this
so
post and let
much.
Twitter support know about his
Yeah,
band.
these are my super
This
chats.
is the last account.
This is
Yeah,
$30,
it's public-facing
$50, and this is a $5 super chat. Let's go.
What are you doing? Did you? That guy said Chris Chan raped his mother.
Like, we need to
I don't know if
we
it's
need to
true or
use
not,
more
but he wants
props.
every one of
Like,
us
when I
trans
started
people
this
dead.
channel,
Ban him.
like I used a lot of props. I had a fucking
He made me look
tomato
stupid.
that I'm like
That means
pointing
he wants
guns
me
at.
dead. Ban him and get
What have
rid
I
of
done? Like,
him.
I've totally
Brianna,
fucking betrayed the
Start up
original
the
fucking
hashtag.
art.
It's Gamergate 2-time.
The
Brianna,
Tito's
come get
dead.
it.
It's
Gamergate
over.
2-time. Are you fucking kidding me? What's us all dead? Speaking of getting people killed,
Yeah, they need to go right to
here's a real
fucking
gem.
Tog there.
if I have any Ukrainian followers here, is the phone number and address for where Kiwi Farms is currently
You'll
hosted.
donate everything
Do
you
your
own?
thing.
Hell yeah.
The site is down, but I know Josh Boone has expressed
Yeah,
warm
yeah. My PayPal
sentiment
link, like it's
to Vladimir
in
Putin,
the description
and
of
the
all
site
my
is getting Putin
videos. You
supporters
just
on
have to look for
I
it.
would let them
Like,
know this.
trust me.
Where do we even begin with
But
this?
my very
There are like
tasteful
9 different
PayPal
directions we
button.
could approach this from.
It's
Let's
out
start
there.
with the
You just
basic,
have to find it,
narcissism.
you know?
Ukraine
That
and
was
Russia
really gay. Like,
are engaged
PvP
in
never
fucking
even
war
should have
right
had a
now.
fucking PayPal button.
But Keffels,
Like,
so
unless I was
deluded
doing
and
fucking
drunk off
skits
social
with like
media,
costumes and like
e-fame,
homeless
believe
actors that I hire off
that
the
they can interrupt
streets,
a
it would be
fucking war
ridiculous to ask for
and
even
get some shit
fucking
done.
money to buy fucking
Oh,
dinner.
guys,
You know,
could you put your guns down? Could you, Mr. Putin,
God,
Mr.
the Mauser.
Zelensky? I understand. There's some issues going on in your countries, but there's a guy on the internet.
I only know like a
He's
shred of
making fun of my
German.
ham
Can
hole,
you like
I
translate? Like,
need
I'm
it
guessing
shut
like
down.
with God and the
Here's
Mauser,
their physical fucking location in
it
Kiev.
makes
By the way,
something,
everybody
you
associated
know?
with it loves Putin. Hope nothing bad happens to anybody.
Yeah, I
Fucking
don't
really?
speak fucking bastard Dutch.
Really?
That is a cool phrase, I'm sure.
You think fucking NATO's
no, it's Boer. It's
the UN's going to do a binding resolution.
Bowers speak bastardized Dutch, you know.
Intercontinental fucking drone fleet.
Like okay, unity makes might. Okay, with Mauser and God, unity makes might. Is that what we're believing is
happening right now? Mr. Zelensky, Mr. Putin, please stop this.
Yes, Bowers are like ethnically Dutch, but like the language has changed over the years into its
a level of hubris
to its own dialect.
You don't really see very much anymore.
Like it's a distinct language. I'm blanking on the exact name because I'm a fucking retard. But
here's another example. There are many examples.
Kind of like how if you go to like Pennsylvania or Ohio or somewhere like that, you'll have a Amish people with thick German accents. Yes, Africans. Yes, Africans.
That's a doozy.
Like you see a Dutch and German, ethnically Dutch and German people. In Amish minority states. They mainly speak in old school, old dialect Dutch or German. In the U.S. as well.
Allows things they don't like but want to engage in. And because they don't have the same kind of control there that
Afrikaans is a language. The Boers are not Afrikaners.
So they're fine with.
It's a long story. That part of the world has its own tales to tell.
Platform get them banned. There were more tweets.
If you want to see a really cool channel that covers the history of some of that land, I'll type it in chat.
And I'm not saying that's not fair game. If Keffel's point had been,
I'll get a link up
all that shit, there wouldn't be any issue. But Keffels has directly said that this is all terrible, that these things are terrible, you should never do them, and then he engages in them. And then makes statements about
this guy, he does really fascinating videos like on the history of the region and his experience as a radiation soldier. He was an infantryman in the Bush War.
This is a follow-up to the posting pictures of Boone's mom. Everyone upset that I posted a photo of Josh Boone's mother being performative as hell.
He's not a Boer. He's an Englishman.
My mother has been doxxed,
we're German, Dutch, Huguenot, and even some Irish. Yeah, the Boers are pretty wide. Yeah, there's a wide.
And then they followed up with this. This is archived, by the way. They deleted a lot of this. If you have an active,
like I was saying with the Pennsylvania Dutch, or just a few minutes ago, like they're actually more German than Dutch. Like the Dutch are a small minority currently. Like you're more likely to see a German Amish person.
This is a hate group. This is mask off. All right, there's no subtlety here.
The term Afrikaner.
I mean, they're reveling to the idea of this.
Well, like the most basic definition is just like
but now
a white man in Africa who's not an Englishman, you know, like a Dutch, German, or someone from that region and that part of like South Africa and Rhodesia and all that shit.
They'll post their names.
But I have a feeling Domina has a much better explanation. I'm kind of a layman on the whole.
Forwarding it to somebody's employer.
I'm just a fanboy.
Oh, you want to get them fired? Now imagine you're on this forum.
I hope Keffels and Josh score each other at a non-PETA.
You're in the, I don't know, Chris Chan, right? Because you want to know about the guy that raped his mother, Keffels.
I'm not sure. An alternative to Kiwi Farms could wind up being even worse. You never know. It could be like destabilizing a fucking third world dictator. Like if you have an issue with Kiwi Farms, you're not one of these franny faggots over here.
I guess I'm just a little
like could be worse as far as your concerns go. I don't mean to ride the fence or anything.
You're going to learn.
That is a possibility.
Oh my god. Oh. So this has been going on.
I wish I was a fucking landowner in Uganda, yeah. I think they have like a small group of Germans that lives there in like poverty now. They're like totally fucked over by the niggers in power.
They do it by being a reply person on anything they can. They eventually reply their way into getting attention by going after Destiny and then start ratioing anybody they can, which is basically just banging a drum and screaming, I'm an attention whore. They want those likes and follows. They start building that up. People start digging into them to find out.
So they're like Dutch farmers who fled into the countryside because they had issues with like the powers that be. Because the Dutch, the quote-unquote Dutch, as you say, that like sold slaves and stuff, they were Jews. They were Jewish slave merchants from the Netherlands.
On social media daily about how they're going to not just go after Josh Boone or Josh Boone's family, but everybody associated with
the Boers are fiercely independent people that were like strong in their rural way of life and obviously protected as we saw with the two Boer wars. They weren't just going to roll over and take it. They still don't to this day. They're very tough people.
Oh, we put them in a state of fear because they have no other fucking alternative. Really? It's really what you want to go with. That's what we're going with. Put them in a state of fear and force them to do it.
We rebuilt the Boer Republic from nothing, then discovered gold and diamonds, and that raised Nick for us. Hence Anglo-Boer Wars. Exactly, like, I hate to sound like the blacks and, like, whine about, like, imperialism and colonization, but it's textbook fucking Anglo-colonization what they were doing to the Boers in those 2 wars. They wanted to steal y'all's resources, they wanted to fuck you over, enslave them with their world order. You guys bloodied your nose, you put up an impressive fight. It helped define warfare for the early 19th century.
You're not unique in it. You're just really bad at it. Because you're flailing all over the place. Because you'll go on social media and say really stupid shit that people will screen cap and archive, and then you delete it hoping that, it just goes away, but it doesn't. Which got you into this in the first place, because your fucking thread was full of statements you'd make, and then you'd kind of hush them away, you'd make it go away. No, you clearly don't have an issue.
You say the Afrikaners stayed in the Cape to benefit from like their pardon me.
That's what you're upset about.
From their new masters.
All the things they do and say.
Yeah, like I used to talk to an Afrikaner guy. He was like in the capital city of South Africa, and he actually wound up escaping. The dude, he got his fucking car stolen from him 4 times. Like, that's how bad it is there for him. He wound up escaping as an illegal immigrant to Vietnam of all fucking places. Like, what? Like, if it's that bad there for those people like around the Cape, they'd flee to Vietnam. That says a lot. That could be exaggerated. It could be bullshit even. I don't know. But according to the person that I spoke to a long time ago, that's what he fucking did.
I know I'm condensing things down a bit. I am. But think of this as phase 1 of what Keffels is doing, which is making themselves look stupid.
That's why you don't like to be confused with them. To this day, they're mostly just libtards who help destroy South Africa. Okay, so like you see them like how somebody like me would see like urban white people somewhere like New York or LA. Like, you just despise them for their complacency on the whole situation that we found ourselves in. I definitely agree with that sentiment. Yeah. Totally different breed of people. Like, now I understand. Like, you couldn't compare Boers and Afrikaners. If that's the right comparison that you're
giving.
Went
after Nick Diorio, went after Augie RFC, went after Nick Rekieta, tried to get him not just banned and deplatformed, tried to get his legal license taken away. Why? Because Nick.
You're the only one blown away, Jim, crying about doxing and harassment on the Kiwi Farms' behalf. Well, I mean, the stuff that the trannies do to Kiwi Farms does cross the line and is as bad as some of the worst users of Kiwi Farms. And again, I don't want to sound like Josh here, but one mistake that many people make is they blame the Kiwi Farms as a site for what people do with it. But at a certain point, you are responsible for some of the information you post for certain figures when there are people who will use the site nefariously. But on the other hand, you can't view the site as a monolith, and unless there's a big pattern of behavior like there is currently, you're not solely responsible for what people do with what you host. Like the whole Section 230 arrangement, where the host of a website can't be held legally liable for what its users do.
Brilliant.
And that's its own argument. Yeah. Like, if you were to file a lawsuit against Josh and say, oh, well, this A-log came to my house, he swatted me, and I almost got shot, then it'd be the fucking A-log who's getting his ass handed to him in court, you know? I feel like many of the people that do like the harassment and gay ops on Kiwi Farms, they're more open about it. There are people like Mr. Vickers or Restorian X, Keno Shea, or even just straight up YouTubers like I don't know, COG or PPP or whoever the fuck. And they'll use like info on that site to fuck with you. But I feel like the average person who's lurking the site or hosting isn't engaging in the shitty behavior. It's definitely different on some threads. Like the Ralph thread, most of the people in there are scum. Like, or the Wings of Redemption or DSP thread, those people are pieces of shit. They're total fucking filth. Like, they want you to hack into people's banks. They want you to go after their finances. They want you to deplatform people. Like, certain parts of that site that they need to go, but, like, I don't think the everyday user of the Kiwi Forums is some fucking psycho who's, like, actively fucking with people. I don't think they can let the gasoline crystallize. They just want the vapors, dude. Like, at least black people in the U.S., they'll, like, take cocaine or whatever and, like, cook it down with gasoline and crack or whatever. That's more dignified, you know?
Okay. I hope you've taken that lesson.
Fuck off, Cancer Man. Play the song again. We don't need to hear your shit.
Can't be sniffing that petrol. It's dangerous. We don't want to do it. Okay. Oh boy, time for phase 2, chat. Phase 2 is more recent. This came out Tuesday, so just yesterday, phase 2 finally was initiated. We've got a green for go on the animals, boys. Let's kick the tires, light the fires.
Speaking of COG, where's he gone? He usually snipes Jim for shekels as well. Well, COG, his channel recently got a strike, a copyright strike or something, because he was stream sniping the fight between Kardsky and Salt Pappy or whatever.
An hour-long live stream in which Keffels basically said 3 things.
Oh, he's flying to California? Oh, you better watch out, dude. Fucking Shaggy, he's gonna fucking do like a tactical flip, like a 180 spin with his fucking kukri in one hand and this fucking Egyptian sickle sword in the other. He's gonna take fucking both their heads off in one fell swoop. It's gonna be over.
Was an email campaign. They're gonna email Cloudflare and complain a lot. And make Cloudflare.
Yeah, he still used the whole fucking shtick, the whole fucking personality. He still used the same slideshow images, like Ross or Terry or other fucking locals.
DDoS protection for Kiwi Farms, so it can be taken off the internet through illegal means. That's phase 2, part 2 of phase 2, and then part 3 of phase 2. The real, the cherry on top is in real life. Announced protest for October 18th at a Cloudflare
event. Just does the same act, like consistently. Like it's never anything new with Jenny Jim.
So build a website to put up all the things you want to say because you hate Josh Moon and you hate Kiwi Farm. Give out a bunch of email addresses to people that, like the janitor at Cloudflare, Keffels. I mean, who are we emailing? And then
take the super berry off so you can see the Keffel. I don't even know what it's called. I'm just going to call it a Keffel. That's a fucking Keffel right there, and it's butt fucking ugly.
Cobbled together quickly. They're repeating paragraphs and spelling mistakes. Looks very Angel Fire-esque.
Oh no, he's streamed since. Okay, maybe he's just a fucking pussy. Maybe he's out just getting high or smoking drugs or whatever. Who knows?
Keffels has probably declared that they've, IP logging people that use their chat feature through, Keffels.gg. So who knows what the fuck's going on with that website. But I saved you an hour, and I saved you a scroll. Now, if you want to see exactly what's on the website, you could go there. Or you could go to
No, you didn't save us any time.
Because Kiwi Farms
You
is still
wasted our
up.
fucking time, Jenny Jim. You talked about fucking nothing of importance for a fucking hour, like an hour and a half.
I noticed something
Just
really
pure
interesting,
fucking
by the way.
nonsense just to get to this one little thing on the Keffels tranny.
About this. And they talked about the Josh Moon.
Why would you go for failure? What the fuck's failure done like
decides that they're
recently,
going to, what's the term? What's the term when you use somebody's name that's been changed? When you have an old legal name and you change it, what is that trans activist term? Dead name? Is that what it is, Keffels? Did you dead name Josh Moon? Because Keffels pulls up his name change. He changed the name his daddy gave him. I'm sure Ralph is doing fucking cartwheels over this. But Keffels pulls that up and dead names Josh. Which, by the way, if you've listened to Keffels for the last 2 weeks, all they do is complain about being dead named. Don't you dare call me my name that I was legally born with. It's
because failure dared to go on the kill stream. So just so much as going on the kill stream or talking to Ralph is enough to make you a target to go to your house to fuck with you. That's like the gayest thing ever. Like why is nobody allowed to associate with Ralph?
Oh, I know a lot of you out there are really curious. What is Josh's real name? I can't. I'm not going to dead name him. But I'll tell you this: he was the boy that lived, bitch. He was the boy that lived. Keffels, what are you doing? How's Gryffindor's fucking your shit up?
Yeah, I heard he did. Like he's talked about changing his name before. Yeah.
What are you doing, Keffels? What are you doing? He lived.
Like I doubt Josh thinks his name was going to stay secret forever.
Keffels. You need to think about who you're fucking
Yeah, he's literally the devil, and we need to stop him at all means. Anything we do. Ralph is ontologically evil, and anything we do to Ralph or anyone who associates with him is morally defensible because Ralph is mean, and Ralph committed a misdemeanor crime against like a whore. So we have to kill him. He took a video of some fat lady's butthole, so we have to murder Ralph. All of us as a collective, it's our duty to put an end to Ethan Ralph's life.
Dead name and a wizard. You see this scar, bitch?
We have to do it. We have to defend Mr. Vickers' personal honor. Like it's in our interest too.
I was personally on that drone, Keffels.
Yeah, the Pope has absolved our sins. Like it's okay. We can go after these kuffars. Like we'll take off the heads of anyone associated with Ethan Ralph. We'll raise their villages, rape their women, and kill their livestock. And it's all okay because Ralph is fat. Ralph drinks Maker's Mark, folks. He drinks whiskey and he yells. Ralph swears.
So this. I want you when you talk about spectacular failures on the internet of just people imploding or shit going wrong. And we've seen this.
Yes, Ralph is drunken of the Maker's Mark. He has partaken in the original sin, and we have to take his life.
Of how to embarrass yourself repeatedly.
Yeah, he screamed at his mother. He got upset at his family. Yeah, he lives in a small house with another adult, and he raised his voice. Holy fuck, ladies and gentlemen.
They're going to do an email campaign against Cloudflare. They've got their journalist friends writing articles, time.
Oh yeah, I've only had perfect relations with my parents. Like I've never been upset with my family. Like I've never had any issues. Like I've never even shed a tear in the presence of my own mother. Yeah.
Cloudflare understands. So let's go look at the response.
First there's schizo tape over the camera. There's always schizo tape. Like in fact, this is like a computer that I haven't used in a very long time, and it didn't have schizo tape. So I took my fucking lip balm. Like I have this lip balm here, and I just squirted a big fucking squirt right over it, and it works. Like until I can find a sticky note or my tape that I have in, like my range bag or whatever.
Dakota East or whatever that she's constantly screaming at. Cloudflare's abuse policies and approach. This is the blog they wrote. Ready? Here we go. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, you absolutely have to.
Chad,
Like
what is that?
I grew up with schizo tape on fucking cameras. Like, yeah, everybody should. If you don't have schizo tape on your cameras, like, you're not a real operator. You're not a real gray man operator. Fucking Chad, you know. You're not a fucking bulldog or whatever they call themselves. You know.
Hold on a second here. Let me just.
Sheepdog. Yeah, you're not a real sheepdog fucking operator unless you have fucking tactical coverings on all your cameras. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. A plastic cam. Yeah, that'd be handy. Yeah, for like when you're doing your cam shows or something, you know.
I'm not sure. Oh, I see. I just.
Yeah, that's pretty advanced. Yeah. If I had a 3D printer or something, I do all sorts of little projects like that. Like little fucking hinges or cabinets or a fucking spice rack, like a custom-ass spice rack, dude.
They had to do some editing, maybe. That was like a placeholder for the actual article. Here we are. Cloudflare launched nearly 12 years ago, and we've grown to operate a network that spans more than 275 cities in 100 countries with millions of customers. We're just talking about their history, talking about their abuse policies and what they've updated. Now they start to get into a little bit of things. However, as questions have arisen, we thought it made sense to describe these policies in details here. Again, going over what their take is, how they work, what services they offer,
you're going to dox me,
web application firewall, access rate limiting, authoritative DNS, recursive DNS, just all that shit. A basic primer in what Cloudflare does when it offers DDoS protection or when they host different products. Talking about security services, talking about avoiding abuse and power. And this is where it gets interesting. Some argue, starting right here, that we should terminate these services to content we find.
Oh, you get fucking like bootleg Warhammer shit? That's base, yeah. Like recasted miniatures.
Capitals was blatantly telling people. I mean, it wasn't even subtle.
Or do you mean like Warhammer, like a channel, like the pedo
so they could illegally take down a website.
Or maybe not pedo.
And here's Cloudflare basically acknowledging that's what they heard too. Some argue we should terminate the services we find reprehensible so others can launch attacks to knock it offline. That is the equivalent
argument 3D printed works. That'd be fucking sick.
Respond to fires in the home.
Do you have any experience with 3D printing? Like for miniatures, like is it easy to shave off like the plastic burrs? Like like the bumpy shit when you 3D print.
Most likely to
you like toss it in like a tumbler, like when you're reloading ammunition, you put like the cases in the tumbler and like cleans them off and all.
It's almost like
there should be something like that for 3D minis.
Saw you.
Minis are good enough to do it now.
Care about pronouns.
Like, would it be easy to paint? Because like, I haven't painted miniatures. I want to say since I was like 17 or something, but I'm not bad at it. Like, I like to take my time, like give a little highlights, like shade the areas that need to be darker and all that shit.
Today, more than 20% of
I get them looking half decent. Okay.
When considering
okay, so there's no ridges. Okay. Yeah, because ridges would really ruin my painting.
Services for content that our team personally feels is disgusting or immoral would be the popular choice. But in the long term, such choices make it more difficult.
I always got the resin recasts off of some website out of China. They actually came pretty good. Well, some of them were warped and like you'd either have to do a lot of work to fix them or just totally discard them. And you'd have to scrub off like the film or whatever so your paint would stick. But it's worth the effort because like the special characters that GW wants you to pay like $30, $40 for like a 1-inch tall little soldier with like a sword, you can buy for $5, $3.
Once you get rid of Kiwi Farms and once all of this shit plays itself out, who do you think is going to be next? Probably
Cloudflare spat on the Crave of 8chan and the Stormer. It's funny they even mentioned them and then refused to unban them. Yeah, but it's kind of base. They're just flexing on them, dude.
In 2019 with the image board.
It's a big power move.
And talk about how even after getting rid of them, they saw a dramatic increase in authoritarian regimes attempting to have us terminate security services for human rights organizations.
Building your orc vehicles? No, that's fucking badass. Hell yeah.
Back to us. Now,
I bought this one miniature off of eBay that somebody scratched built but didn't paint. So it was like one of those Imperial Guard walkers. It was like stepping over this big like defensive wall. It was like crushed down and had like bullet holes in it.
So,
like
hey,
stepping
idiot, maybe
over
shut
a
the fuck up.
cultist, like a fleeing cultist who was like
Ron
running
also
away,
saying, hey, idiot,
and like the
we
foot
know
was
what you
like
want
the
to
big
do,
foot of the Walker was
basically
like
said it
right
out loud
above
in front
him.
of everybody.
Like
Maybe
the
shut
dude
the
had
fuck
like
up.
the primer paint
We're not
on it
going to
and
facilitate
everything,
your
but
illegal activities
didn't finish
and
it or
attacking your
whatever.
website once DDoS is stripped from it. So that's congratulations. Remember, phase 2. Where are we right now? Phase 2.
Like the
How
Blood
long has
Angels?
phase 2 been going
Okay.
on? An hour?
And like
Phase 2's
I
been
painted
going on
one
for how
Blood
long?
Angel Marine just
Where
as
is it? Where's fucking phase
just
2?
as an
Phase
experiment,
2.
and I
Campaign
did not
live stream,
enjoy painting
website,
all of the red myself. Like I prefer to
I'd
paint
say less than the
more
span of 24
bladed
hours.
colors usually,
Kefel's got
or I
absolutely
like to do
nuked
like
out of the water.
flesh. Like
Just
I like
blown the
painting
fuck
old
out. How do you get
Nurgle. I
blown
like
the fuck
painting
out that
Imperial
hard,
Guard and
Keffels?
Orcs. I'd say Orcs and Guard
How
are
does
my
that
favorite
happen?
if I had to pick.
How do you
Like
get blown
Chaos,
the fuck out that
Militia,
hard, that
or
quick?
Marines,
You've been complaining for a week.
like a
You
late
thought
third.
that all the journalist friends and the activists and
No,
former
Horus
names
Heresy
and
is cool
niche
too. Like
micro
I like
celebs
painting a Horus
were going to
Heresy
be
shit.
enough to bully a
Usually
massive corporation
Sons of Horus
into
or
letting you run
mostly just Sons of
over
Horus. I
things you
prefer
don't
to
like.
paint.
And you got blown the fuck out in the span of 24 hours.
Yeah, they're always shitty.
Now, I'm
Yeah.
sure Keffels isn't going to stop. I'm sure they're going to
Like
be
since
more
I was like into
articles. I'm sure they're gonna
recasts
be
at the
protests.
time,
I mean, you
like
make
I
good money
painted
off
a
this. You
good
saw
a good bit of Horus
GoFundMe.
Heresy
GoFundMe,
shit.
we saw
Like
from the Patreon.
pretty cheap.
There's a lot of
So
money
that's
to be
pretty
made
cool.
in this, so I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. But as far as phase 2 is concerned, it fizzled out.
You couldn't believe the
Keffels,
fried state of
it was so
Anglin both
short-lived.
times
Andy
you saw
Worski's
him.
boxing
Oh yeah,
career.
is he really hitting
Andy
the
Worski in
drugs
the ring with Salt
hard?
Poppy
Yeah,
lasted
I haven't
longer
followed
than
what
phase 2
Anglin's been
for a
up
fucking
to, but
operation to drop
yeah, if he's
people
doing
horses.
that, then he's probably
The
fucked.
Velvet fucking Phoenix lasted longer on his feet in the ring, and he was knocked out in 10 seconds. They dropped on your ass with an elbow from the top ring, Keffels. Dakota East, he's out there. He's doing a little dance right now. He's doing a little Keffels dance. Laughing about it. I bet if we went over and watched Destiny's stream right now, Dakota East is donating to Destiny. And laughing about it. It's just, he sending bitcoins to Josh and high-fiving people in the office.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Anglin does fuck men. Yeah, he's a homo.
Not like this. Not like this, Keffels. No. There is one more modern update. So
You're glad you saw that too. You couldn't believe it
States,
either. He's next level stoned and
Europe,
incoherent.
whatever.
80% of what
They
Ralph
got
said
doxxed
doesn't
by a doorknob.
register.
I'm not kidding.
I bought some cheap Robo Gear models from Russia.
You gotta remember,
parts too.
the internet.
It's cool. Yeah, it's really good to use shit like that and just like cut them up and use it for parts. Yeah.
Right? Remember Shia LaBeouf?
No, I don't think that's too
Wanted to do
autistic.
an art
Like,
project about
if you're going to
Donald
be doing a hobby
Trump.
like
People showed
that, if
up
you're going to
for
be
the
putting
first
money
time,
into
couple
it,
exhibits,
you might as well
and
get
they laughed
creative
about
and
it,
have your
and Scoop
fun.
was shy and it was fun.
Like instead of
And
just
Shia got
assembling
really
like the
mad,
stock
started beating
model
people up,
kits they
and the cops
give you.
were coming.
Fuck it.
So he moved the location somewhere, and they found that one. So then he moved it again.
Oh, Leslie, I'll have to pull
a
up that
flagpole.
screen later
And
myself.
the camera's pointed at
Or
the
should
sky.
I pull up? Do
Remember that?
you guys want me to pull that up
People
on the
use
screen
sound
right now?
of airplane
What's it
noises
called? Can I pull it up
and
on YouTube here?
The angle of the fucking sun to find the exact location of the flag that Shia LaBeouf had put in the wilderness. And then they used a drone to steal it. And then he had to start putting it in like art museums, and they broke in through the rooftop.
You mold your own parts.
That's
That's pretty cool. Like, I tried doing a little bit with green stuff, and I never wound up bearing any fruits with it. I wasn't too good with it.
So they found Keffels somewhere.
When was the last time he was on the kill screen? Last time I thought about Anglin, he was debating Sargon. Oh yeah, it's been so fucking long with Anglin.
And found them with their collective autism. And now apparently being posted on 4chan.
He was promoting his sex tourism for white men. That's absolutely straight up subversion, encouraging race mixing and sex tourism, which is fucking criminal and disgusting. Most of these guys are married if they're going for sex tourism, and two, you shouldn't fucking be having casual sex like that in the first place, especially not with stinky fucking like AIDS-ridden prostitutes who might be 14 years old in fucking Thailand. Like, if you go to one of these countries as a single man, you know, like, you should be shot, like, after you come back. Like, you should be taken into custody, and like, they'll examine your penis, or, like, they'll fucking test your blood. I don't fucking know, but they'll get it out of you. They'll beat a confession. They'll beat a confession out of your ass.
On the note that the person had?
You're gonna see a fucker like me in the TSA, you know. Pamper Chew went to fucking Thailand. Kill him. We're gonna get him. Get him, boys. Fuck yeah. Of course he fucking did. He's like a rabid homosexual pedophile child lover. Of course he'd go to fucking Thailand.
Something Sister Kiwi Farms Force.
Oh no, I'm gonna inspect your fucking passport. I'm gonna join the TSA. I'm gonna like put on like 100 pounds. I'm gonna hike my pants like past my belly button, and I'm gonna wreck your shit, dude.
Uh-oh, Chad. Now I know that Ralph was all saying that police report was 100% accurate. Oh my God, MTG's been swatted.
He was on when you had Ralph, Johnny Monoxide was on, or just two goes, dunk on TRS.
Is this him?
No, I'm going to violate all your rights. When you're in the airport, like after 9/11, you lose all your fucking rights. If you step in the airport, it's fucking insane. Like I've only flown like once when I was like a little kid. And even then, I thought it was fucking nuts. When your group in Big Alaska, now Ethan Ralph is directing people to holler at her? That's terrible. Like, I'd recommend flying as little as possible if I were you.
That's Keffels.
And that goes for anyone.
What's going on, buddy? I don't know what you're doing. I disavow.
I'm not gonna lie. The other week, I was looking at flights to St. Petersburg. Like I wanted to visit St. Petersburg for many years now. Like if I had the money, which I don't, of course. There's it's $700 for Air Serbia. Air Serbia will take you from New York to St. Petersburg. $700 and plus $200 in tax. That's like dirt fucking cheap.
Is Ethan Ralph guilty of this?
No, I want to go to St. Petersburg. That's like one of the top places I want to visit.
Let's let that poll. I put that poll up. I know there's always.
I'll be like Lee Harvey Oswald, dude. I'll go to St. Petersburg and then I'll come back and like the CIA is gonna fucking kidnap me and interrogate me for being a fucking communist, and then I'll be fucking MK Ultra, dude. It's over.
While you're voting that poll, let me remind you who we're talking about here.
I think that maybe that's what happened to him, because he went as like a communist and they thought he was an asset, so they fucking brainwashed his ass. That would be a great form of revenge if the fucking blood did that.
Is he responsible?
Oh, you want to be a communist there, buddy? Well, now you're a fucking CIA asset, you fucking boy slave.
Who hates Joshua Connor Moon more than anyone on the internet? Ethan Ralph does. Who would benefit the most?
Oh no, it's over. I'm gonna get McCarthy'd. Fucking Biden, based Catholic Biden is gonna fucking do a McCarthyist fucking purge. Based Biden, he's already ended abortion for good. He's banned abortion nationwide, and now he just needs to fucking go. He needs to go after the communists. Like Black Lives Matter was only to destroy the chuds, and like now it's time to fucking purge the ranks. Let's go.
Oh, Ralph, you fucked up, buddy. You got caught. The chat's on to you. I'm thinking.
Ethan Ralph is bad. Yeah, we need to everybody. We need to just take a minute. I'm going to take a minute of silence to talk about how Ethan Ralph is bad. Starting at 6:32 p.m. Ethan Ralph is bad, folks. We need to spend this minute in quiet contemplation about how evil of a man Ethan Ralph is and how we need to kill him, honestly. He's just an awful person. Okay, folks, it's 6:33. Our minute of hating Ethan Ralph has expired, and we can get right back into the cope.
I talked about that years ago. So did a lot of other people. I mean, it was very obvious kind of the direction it was heading. Clean up the internet, commercialize it more, get rid of the elements we don't like, segregate them out, and silence them. And that's gone on now for quite some time.
Seeing Anglin on the screen was the cherry on top. He was trying so hard to call everybody feds. In fact, it's you who's the fed, Anglin. You know? Like, fuck. Chad King can't believe he did that to him.
I know Ralph likes to go on about, oh, Daddy Jim won't say a bad word on YouTube. How many bad words is Ralph saying on that verified Twitter account?
Oh, okay. Is Danny Jim now encouraging people to flag down Ralph's Twitter? Come on.
And so we exist in an internet where there are few and far between places where people can go.
Like, now you want Ralph to fucking lose his Twitter? Like, how is he supposed to make a fool out of himself or whatever you fuckers want him to do, huh?
I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and tell you Cube Farms is a great place. It's a shit heap. And I love it that it's a shit heap. It's a place where people go and they're mean.
It is pretty silly for Ralph to be cavorting with Keffels and all this shit.
People go to gossip.
But for the Kino, it's worth it.
And there aren't very many of those places left.
Like the Bat Queen, Keffels, and her brave crusade against the Kiwi Farms. Like, it is pretty Kino, we must admit.
These secondary sites, which some are large and some are small, are getting knocked off one by one. There used to be an 8chan, doesn't exist anymore.
No, Jim can't win. Like, Jim has had enough fucking wins in his life. He's responsible for murdering fucking Terry, you know.
And then what do you have left? 4chan?
He has to go away.
How long do you think 4chan's going to last?
He's defending him now just because it's like the popular thing to do. Because the Keffels tranny has gotten so much fucking attention now.
It's going to go. And then you will really have nowhere to go.
He's wasting his fun and you're obsessing about Ralph. He should be taking out fucking bigger names. Like, there are fucking people that he could be going after that would actually be entertaining. That would melt down. If he wants to be a moralizing faggot and go on crusades against people, take down Father Vouch or something like that. That you know how Godwinson wanted to take down Father Vouch? Why not fucking do it? It'll be very easy for Janny Jim there.
Or say what we tell you and be allowed in the conversation. That's what useful idiots do. That's what grifters and con men perpetuate. They knock out the places you like to go.
Dude, we do. We need to take Jim to the fucking train station. He needs to go. Like, that would be a very fitting punishment for the fucking janitor. The cancer-ridden janitor that he is.
Is part of that.
Oh, Jim would fucking rip out a new asshole. Just imagine if you had Godwinson and PPP doing a show, and then you had Janny Jim latching onto that and fucking shitting on Vouch or he was having freaks, like, it would be over. It would be Gamergate 3. Gamergate 3.0 would be happening right now, and they blew it. Janny Jim, the Cancer Man, and fucking PPP, they blew it. We could have saved the West.
And all the shit that happened with him. You could see the transformation slowly become more restrictive until he was forced out and had to sell, and then it became more censored. Look at something like NeoGAF and Reset Era. It got so bad that eventually the fucking site broke in half because it was so fucking restrictive. And it was their argument wasn't that it was too restrictive. It wasn't restrictive enough. We need Reset Era. We need to make it even more authoritarian. I bet there are a lot of websites that you use, whether it's well-known 2.0 social media or even the older shit, where you just can't fucking say anything anymore. You just can't. And that's a horrible kind of thing.
I just try to ignore the state of things as well, dude. Yeah.
Yes, people are
like, it's not worth it to get too involved in issues outside of your local community. Like if you want to pick up trash or walks around at night with a gun in your local community, like watching out for like catalytic converter thieves, like yeah, that's cool. That's the kind of concern you should have. Or, like running for local office, maybe not that. That's kind of gay. You probably won't get anything done if you do that.
But let's take an example where that could be
literally just beautify your community, make your community a better place. Help people who need help if you're able to, if you have money.
Off the shotgun because of R9K. How many suicide threads do you think you've seen?
Like if I'm bored, I'll just pick up some fucking beer cans. I'll take a plastic bag, pick up some beer cans or whatever.
So if the justification to get rid of Kiwi Farms is that, I guarantee you, the pressure that will be mounted will be on 4chan.
Got to give me my updates. I need my fucking Reddit gold.
They're not going to say,
I'm like a good guy here.
We think people killed themselves.
I'm like making the world a better place one step at a time,
people
buddy.
blowing their heads off with shotguns and say, look, that's 4chan. That's R9K, that's Poll, that's B.
The news is just to demoralize you. 9 times out of 10, the news is to demoralize you. You just have to see it like entertainment.
Toyota with that here. That is not an internet I fucking want. That's not an internet.
It got separated because the owner of Preset Era was exposed for sexual harassment, and in response, they made NeoGAF.
Of the last few places where you could actually just fucking talk on the internet. And that's what we're dealing with. And why are we dealing with that? Because a grifter wants to make money?
Yeah, just like you. Why do you think you killed Terry Davis? Because you wanted to make money. Why do you think you gun-charted Ethan Ralph for all these years? To make money. Why do you think you fucking did all of these things? To make money, Danny Jim. It's all to make money. All you're about now is making fucking money.
Why people are fucking fed up with this shit. So let me pull up some of these.
It used to be about the fucking music, man.
This is just from last year. Last year before they began their ratioing crusade on the internet. So here's the first one.
Yeah, like when you begin a fucking crusade against Ralph, when you snitch to his prosecutors, when he goes over the speed limit, when you go to his house to assault him, when you fucking stalk him everywhere, when you issue him fucking fraudulent court filings, when you do all this deranged shit. Isn't that fucking worse than ratioing somebody's Twitter?
Start taking hormones and show them how to use the medical system to get it covered by government health insurance if they need it.
So when is Janie Jim is finally going to expose Kaffels for being a pedophile? Like it took him this long. It took him almost 2 hours to talk about Kaffels actively grooming kids.
Transitioning. Now they frame it initially as it was a youth group. We sent them to government clinics, but as it goes on, it changes. The story changes.
Why did it take so long to discuss this? He still refuses to call Kaffels what he is. A deranged, a sick, pedophilic man who's grooming kids.
There's hope for people like us in the world. They cannot and will not keep us down.
No, we'll keep you down. We'll keep you fucking under. We'll keep you under the fucking ground, fucker.
The Discord community on Twitch is a great place. So Kaffels last year is talking about how they're going to provide services and direct people to how to transition while they're underage. Now they're
Sprung Daddy Jim would never take any handouts, dude. Jenny Jim would pull himself up by his bootstraps, but Cancer Man is going to be a leech.
And informed consent. Now they're saying, I am proud to announce I'm sponsoring the
Yeah, Jenny Jim, he let his mind be fucking polluted by mainstream media. Like now he believes the Ukraine narrative 100%. Like he thinks that Ukraine is going to hold out forever, that they're a dominant military power. He believes COVID is still fucking ravaging the country. He believes all this deranged shit.
He used this directory to continue his medical transition. This is a path forward to help kids affected by these laws. I want you to understand what you're fucking hearing here. This is Kaffels initially saying, I only provide resources.
Well, because it's popular to support Jen and Josh. Like, of course, Jen's going to defend every single thing about Josh and Kiwi Farms because that's what he has to do.
To then say,
like, he used to hate the forum. He used to talk shit about Josh and all that. He used to have issues with him. And all of a sudden, Josh is like the best man in the world to him. You know,
all the people coming to my profile because they are fans of Lives of TikTok. I'm not a teacher. You can't get me fired. I'm going to teach them. The kids who watch me on Twitch every day, and that's okay to love themselves. They are teenagers who are the courage to come out and have started transitioning because of my streams. I don't give a single shit about what you think. Call me a groomer if you want. History will absolve me. Just sponsored this. This is the same thing.
Sooner or later, God willing, Kaffels is going to wind up getting his ass killed. With him provoking these people, someday, very soon, and I really hope, if there's anyone who's going to be a fucking ultimate A-log, if there's any fucking Chads out there who want to go after a lolcow, Kaffels would be the perfect one to go after, you know? I saw some Ulster defense fucking Chad. Went to the place that Kaffels is hiding out at. His current safe house in Ireland. There was a fucking Ulsterman there.
Stores that might not be reputable. How to cut it, synthesize it, mix it together.
The hero of the Orange Order, you know, I'll pull it up.
It takes your DIY thing that doesn't measure it right, or tries to take it in a way that is different than how you might have put it up there. And
yeah, this is like an Ulster warrior at his house.
It's the wrong veins, puts it in themselves the wrong way, gets a bad batch of shit from Mexico. That Chinese website that gave them the portion they needed, it wasn't actually estrogen. It was sulfuric acid. Who fucking knows? So you're going to provide this information to children behind their parents.
Yeah, because he's a pedophile pervert. Of course, this is just how he is. This is the MO for these filth. This is just how it goes. You know, this is not news anymore. And what's sickening, this whole stream was about Keffels. This whole fucking stream was supposed to be about him. He has not covered a single fucking thing about Keffels' pedophilia until now. 2 hours after it started. Here. Of course, you're shoving the cringe pic of some metokur right at Farmer at Keffels' new house, claiming to be an agent of Ralph. Oh, yeah.
It's just insane. There's no oversight. There's no safety precautions. You're telling children are just naturally fucking stupid.
Like, you're giving Keffels what he wants when you show up to his house like that. You're fitting into the narrative that the freak has. Like, let's look at the person's thumbs. This person has no body hair. He has no body hair on his thumbs. His skin looks very pale. His nails are long. This could be a tranny. This could be a fucking troon who's like psyoping us and like pretending to be an agent of the Karen Farms. What if that's the case? I don't know. Yeah, all metokur fans are trannies. If you watch Daddy Jim, chances are you've thought about like at least removing your testicles at the very least. Like it's over. He trims these people out like a fucking factory.
Go through mood swings and all sorts of crazy shit. The parent who's uninformed by this is gonna have no idea what the fuck is happening because you took them into the Discord to do this. And you're unapologetic about it.
Yeah, at the minimum, yeah, of course.
Or streamer like Destiny, or whoever the hell else out there talks about it and says, that's fucked up, you shouldn't do that. Then you're going to get a quote unquote clap. You're going to get the website taken down. You're going to get the demonetized, deplatformed, banned, silenced. Because you can't say that this is insane.
JD Jim is just so fucking bland. There's not much to say. Like this is a rehash that you can read on the Kiwi Farms. You can watch it on Mad of the Internet or a billion other fucking grifters who are talking about him. You know.
What I'm more focused on is the blatant democracy, which I mean, why we're democracy sometimes because of the internet.
Yeah. The typical nihilistic attitude they have will definitely allow them to engage in the same behavior. Like they only laugh at like Keffels because he's doing it in a funny way. Like if you're labased and epic and how you're a gay pedophile, these people will be okay with it. Like if you have like a triangle flag or whatever, it's okay. Like a pedophile triangle, it's okay as long as you have a lightning bolt on it. You know, this is how these people think. This is the nihilistic mind of the Janny Jim fanboy. You watched Jim and your T came so low you started to find Asians attractive? Hell, I thought you were only into those nice black girls. You need that big black ass, you know? I think Janny Jim was a little more entertaining in the past, but not that much better. Because these are his streams, his long-winded, gay, uninspired streams. Like his videos, if he actually cared about saying something, he would make a video. Why won't he call him a fucking he? It's fucking ridiculous. He's afraid. He's afraid of being fucking flagged down by fucking Keffels. Like, he's afraid to use the fucking pronouns. It's so fucking simple, too. Or just say his name. His name Lucas or James Lucas. Isn't that... No, that's Pete's name, you know? Pete's the other fucking weirdo troon. Yeah, he used to be able to tell you a story in an hour, even under an hour, like a nice, well-edited, normal fucking video, and it would lead you to a fucking conclusion. He was able to groom all of these children, like Sargon said, with his well-edited propaganda pieces. Fuck. He's always mid. He is definitely background noise. You're right about that. But he used to like produce videos that like would actually like get some results or would entertain you. Now his background noise, like if I'm playing a video game and Jenny Jam is on, I'm just not interested. I'm bored playing my game hearing him talk. Dude, I think we should. Okay, Brucey, you say somebody should review Jim's Sargon stream from years ago. You think Sargon's predictions have borne out? You know what? I'm going to set a reminder on my phone, and I'll do a live stream about that. Maybe, what day is it today? Wednesday? Maybe I'll do a stream Thursday or Friday about that. Fuck it. All right. That should be good. Here, okay. Oh yeah, Pete. Yeah, Pete's is a woman now. I was gonna pull this up. Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull up Chantel. She has it. Okay, I have to wait through this ad here. Yeah, Sargon, he could have been right. Like Sargon could have been breaking news here, and we just ignored him. Yeah. No, Catherine is living her best life. You know, Catherine. Okay, here's Pete's. Here's Catherine. Here's Catherine, folks. Yeah, Chantel's a plump queen. She's perfect for nice Nubian kangs there, yeah. You just have to get past just a little bit of chub, yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, Catherine is a very pretty name, and she's a valid woman, too. Where is she? She's going to be on screen in a minute. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you wait for her. Come on, where is she? Put Catherine on screen. Come on. God damn it. I want to see a man in a dress. I need to see this man's dress right the fuck now, or I'm going to be really mad. Yeah, you better not clip that, buddy. You better not. I'm gonna flag your channel if you clip that. Like, it's my copyrighted material. You're not allowed to make fun of it. This is Catherine in her pretty dress, you know. She even has thigh highs, I think, you know. It's really fucked. Okay, here's Pete's coping with being a fucking, like, trans man, you know?
It's shaved just a few minutes ago.
No, it's not the black dress. It's like a Sailor Moon t-shirt or something. Yeah, Faith wishes she was as beautiful and voluptuous as this woman here.
How about that?
All right.
Look at her. She's so pretty. Like, look at those sunglasses. And look at that nice hair.
Chantel coming with me.
Chantel looks like just as much of a fucking drag queen as he does, dude. It's fucked. Yeah, Pete's turned into a troon a long time ago. He trooned out like 3-4 months ago, like at the start of summer.
Today, I think.
I'm sorry, she found herself early in the summer.
Like I said, bisexual, hetero-romantic.
There you go.
Because it's a spectrum. It's all a spectrum.
Yeah, it's more
Dude's
about,
definitely on some
I like
fucking
the
spectrum.
label
Goes without saying,
having
folks.
no label, I think, is better for me.
You're just fat, Chantel. You're fat, and I wouldn't have
See,
sex
that's
with
why
you
the
'cause
Kinsey
you're
scale
fat.
is too simplistic.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Kinsey
Jenny
scale
G,
is
she
sort
could have
of-
trooned him. Like, the bully,
I mean,
the
it kind of
nonstop
generally
harassment
works
could have
as a
easily
shorthand.
trooned out fucking Pete's. Like, the hardcore, relentless
somebody's
bullying
like,
and
"Oh,
harassment from the Kiwi
I'm a
Farms.
Kinsey too.
It made him
Just
gay.
to get across that, they do like the same sex. But,
Oh, yeah, I miss it when it was very rare to see somebody like Pete's. Like, yeah, it is a political reality. It's a political infection. It's a social disease like
sorry,
HIV.
I noticed that somebody was calling Chantel on the,
Trooning is a social disease. Pete's visited the Blockland Forum, and now look at him.
like I said,
Oh, it's over.
love
It's over,
anxiety
Jenny
going on
Josh
right now.
sisters. It's over,
What
Kiwi
kind of
sisters.
anxieties?
We've been exposed.
I mean, the fact that I'm going out like this, that other people are going to see me like this.
This is the first time, eh?
First time going out in public wearing a
Humiliated. Utterly humiliated.
Thanks.
He even knows. He knows he should be ashamed.
And
He knows what he's doing is wrong.
also just crowds.
I know. We'll hate crowds together.
Yeah.
Once you see everyone with the buttless leather chops, you're gonna feel just fine about what you're wearing.
If I saw people with buttless leather
Like,
chaps,
man,
I would
I'm
accelerate my Honda Civic to about 90 miles an hour into the crowd, and I would shoot
That
myself
and,
before being
earlier
taken
in the video, so I just
prisoner.
haven't changed my pronouns
While
yet,
listening
so
to
using
an
he, him
epic
pronouns for now
Moon Man
just 'cause
song, because I'm fucking
I don't know.
red pilled, and like it's gonna own
I'm
Zom.
uncomfortable changing my pronouns until I can actually get on hormones.
You can buy your fucking
No
bathtub
idea when that's going
estrogen
to
in the
be.
mail right
To
now,
actually get a
Pete's.
doctor,
You're being
to
lazy.
get
You need to
pronouns,
hurry
to
up.
get hormones, and
Like, you get
no
Chantel's
damn
money.
idea
She'll
how
give you
long
money
it's
for
gonna take to
anything.
get a doctor.
You can just ask Chantel for like $50 and you can buy your hormones.
Because it's a pain in the ass in Ontario.
We'll have to follow up this week, maybe a clinic.
It's not like
Yeah.
you're a 15-year-old boy who's like parents don't want him to get groomed and like won't pay for his
I
shit.
haven't really decided on a name yet.
Yeah, use Jeffels' promo code. Fuck yeah.
The
Yeah,
more I
he has a
thought about it,
skirt.
the
He has a
less
skirt
Catherine-
and like long socks on, so he's just like a cross dresser now.
the less it worked for me, I feel like.
Like, it would be even more
Don't think
based
I wanna
if you
go
just
with
called
Catherine.
yourself trans and you just dress normal, grow out a beard, and just chill, you know?
That's erotic.
Random name generator.
Like, somebody should just tune out because women's restrooms are more sanitary. Crack open a fucking Yingling in the fucking women's fucking restroom, give a big fucking beer burp there, you know?
There's our GPS that we like to insult.
Leave a big greasy
make fun of our
shit with
GPS
piss on the seat.
Yep.
That'll show the women. That's gonna
Yeah,
own
I
them.
guess I'll see you at the
That's gonna
parade.
own the libs too.
Alright, we made it.
We all need to be like Steven Crowder, and we need to go out into public like dressed like women because it's gonna own them. It's gonna show
figure out how to get to
the
parade
trannies that we're
here.
not like them. if we do what Steven Crowder does and dress up like a woman all the time.
It took us over half an hour to find a parking space. Because it is hot downtown. That's what I just said.
All right.
So I'll try to film some stuff for you guys, assuming we get to the parade on time.
Got a heckin' package in the mail, you guys.
All right, so I think we're about at the parade.
I got fucking mail. It's awesome.
Sounds like we might be.
I got something from my
Just
kitchen.
there,
I got a bottle of
There's something going on
ingredients.
down here.
It's amazing.
That looks like a parade.
Oh fuck! It spilled on me like a motherfucker. Hold on here, folks.
Is this the? Are we at the back of the parade itself?
I think so.
Thank God that did not get on my carpet
So
because
much for
that would
watching it go by. We're
be
just.
impossible to get out. Truly
Or-
impossible because this is a darkening sauce, as in it's literally dye. It's almost like food dye. It's for a Jamaican
I think I
recipe.
see some Israel flags in there.
Of course, there's Israel flags. Holy shit!
So this is the tail end of it.
Or like is not real, you know? Am I right? Oh, Jim might have been swatted. Oh fuck! Let's go. Hell yeah! Let's hope he gets shot. Hell yeah! I'm here. Okay, where is Medicare? Here he is. Okay. Let's see. Just started yapping. Let's see here, folks.
I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the picture to be sent to me of the potatoes. Just 1 second.
Someone just gave him potatoes. Okay. That's cringe. Oh, it's Apple time, buddy. Yo, what's up, Arizonian?
Here we go.
Sorry about the shit show on the Worski stream. Oh, that's no problem. This is how it is sometimes.
Okay.
Shit gets fucked up. That's just part of doing these streams. Like
1 second, Jeff.
these are Kino streams. They're not always going to work. Sometimes our power level is just too much for YouTube, and it has to go.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Oh, he's announcing and encouraging it. It's very fucking
delivered.
cute, you know. For all people say about Jen and Josh,
Yeah.
he doesn't announce when people mess with them until after the fact, you know, like until the dust is cleared. Like I doubt he says every time he gets trolled. Most
It's a
people
big
shouldn't,
picture.
you know.
See if we can get it up.
Jim always endorses swatting and downplays it unless it's for his own means. Absolutely. And when he did get swatting, he
Yeah,
gets
Chad,
fucked.
can
He
you see
gets
the
fucked. He
spuds?
makes a
Are the
huge
spuds
fucking
coming in?
joke out of it, and just wants to.
I
He makes a huge grift out of it. He begs for fucking money. He wants you to buy his fucking
winner.
merch and shit. You can. They are fucking pedophiles. If you watch anime, there's a non-zero chance you want to molest fucking kids.
Spud Chut Bros. Yeah, there you go. Spud Chut Bros. Oh, we're talking a lot of potatoes. That's a fuck ton of potatoes. Yes, has it turned into the year of the Spud rather than the year of the
Alleged
Chud?
that
Maybe.
Trifox pay pig PPP in 2020.
Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. You know what,
Donated
chat?
to
I just thought of
PPP,
something.
okay.
Hold on a second. I'm going to have to get rid of the potato picture just for 1 minute. I've had somebody deliver potatoes to me, so things have escalated, and now I need to go into hiding. Chat, potatoes have been delivered. Tactical potatoes have been deployed. I'm being spud bombed as we speak, and things have escalated, and I need to go into hiding, chat.
You
And
could just
the only
leave
way I
the
can
internet
afford
at this
that,
point. You just need to go away.
is by selling merchandise. Remember to go to the Selfie store and buy yourself a fantastic
his merchandise
sweater.
got flagged down
too,
once, and it'll be flagged down
being
again.
potato hunted. They're changing the year of the chud into the year of the spud. Look at this harassment, this bigotry. Sitting an Irish
Do you ever
person
see a point where
potatoes.
Jim's
Clearly,
facade of
this is a death
aloofness goes
threat.
away? Well, we saw
Clearly,
it with the bake stuff,
I need to
and
go into hiding.
we kind of saw it
Terrible
with the
things are
Ralph shit
happening.
at
Too
a
many spuds
certain
are being
point, but
delivered.
not as much.
The only way to fight against this intolerance is by buying shit from me, because I have to go into hiding because things have now escalated. Terrible. Terrible. Churlish and chicanerous. All right. Where were we on the poll, by the way? Do we like to laugh at stupid people? Let's see. 6,890 votes. Pretty good sample size. 98% said yes, we like to laugh at stupid people. 2% said no. 3%. Oh, it changed a little. I'm going to go, now this may be mean, but I'm going to guess maybe the 3% that said no are the stupid people being laughed at by the 97% that said yes.
Could that be what's happening with this poll right now? Cover himself in his own shit.
The 97% bully jerks
so hard
laughing at those poor 3%ers? Maybe. Potentially possible.
Oh, yeah, dude. He really fucking went crazy. Like, he was going to fucking go hard on the liberalists. He was invested in it. Yeah. Like, I remember watching when he said he was going to cover himself in shit. He was going to be that guy,
Very wrathful right now. Very angry right now.
It is really Keno having Shagget in the background, I remember.
At least as it stands.
In all fairness, he didn't know who Keffels was. He was blinded by feet. Yeah, he just wanted to see the fucking toes. He was great. He's another victim of Keffels. He was groomed into doing the tranny toes. He had no choice in the matter. He did not consent.
Should we be letting people like Keffels dictate where we can go and what we can say? Fuck no. Is Keffels a freedom fighter? Nope. Is Keffels looking to make money and get popular? Most definitely. Is Keffels doing some shit behind the scenes?
If you're a victim of Keffels' abuse, you need to super need a $20 super chat for a solidarity fund.
I'd say that's a bad thing. Probably going to end up getting somebody hurt eventually because people are stupid and don't follow directions well. So I'm glad our little wizard boy found a way to keep the website up. I look forward to watching what happens with this. I'm sure it'll develop. I'm sure there's going to be an organization made. It just seems like the next natural step to make lots more money. Will Kiwi Farms win the day at the end? Will they stay up? I don't know. Shit could turn on a dime, man. The internet moves fast. But if they go down, others will too. HN went down. A couple years later, Kiwi goes down. And then you got Ed and 4chan. And once they're gone, what do you have? Where are you going to go? What are you going to say? You're going to be muzzled like we're all muzzled on every social media platform and every streaming platform. And it's not even going to be just, that small nudge towards not saying certain words. It's going to devolve into every place
Metokur getting
becoming
pressed
like
in the interview with PPP was entertaining.
Even if something is said,
censor speech, Richard Moon, who wants to
that
moderate
isn't
speech
directed
on
at
his
anybody,
website.
but it's,
Yeah.
an opinion they don't
Well, the
like,
forums
you're
isn't
gone.
really about
If
free
you behave
speech,
off-platform
probably
the way
for the
they don't
better.
like, you're gone.
Honestly, Janie
That's
Josh
the kind
needs to moderate it more. He needs to
pressure
get rid of the
you're gonna
fucking
start
memes
feeling
and shit,
once all these other places are gone. And if you're a
Yeah,
smaller
Keffels
site,
does fucking
a
rap
smaller
videos.
image board
He
or
does
smaller
videos like
forum,
from Machete
your
where
ass is
like wants
gonna
to
get chopped in half
fart
at the
on you by
first sign
force.
of trouble. You're gonna get your shit pushed in because you're too small to fight back. Part of this is
Yep, that
given
one.
its
that
size,
part is
Kiwi
better than
Farms,
PPP's
you know,
part.
same
He
would
was
happen
just a
with 4chan and a
fanboy
few others.
intimidated. Yeah.
At least can get attention on it, so people can watch this circus play out.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a water.
But yeah, just watch social media, watch how they behave and what they say, and it's clear as day that Keffels is in this not for the good fight, but to make money, to get popular, and to throw their weight around. That's all it is. And they'll sacrifice a good time and opinions they don't like to make that happen by playing international martyr and international victim, flying from country to country. Oh. People are saying no.
Yeah,
one's on.
Deadman
I
is
wouldn't even know
just
how to
Jim.
do that.
Yeah, Deadman is the superior
we're not even
Jim.
on the
He's
same
a less
social media
gay
shit.
Jim, Yeah, Josh is grifting off it the same way Keffels is. Like they're all grifting. It just like
Let's
what
see,
grifters providing you something of like fucking worth. Like
for women by
Josh is doing something of a little bit more worth than Keffels.
I did hear that.
Yeah, Keffels
Build
would know
your
if
own
Josh
internet?
didn't
No.
like make a whole stink. Like if he
I've seen
didn't
people try that.
talk about fucking Keffels on his like streams, like he would
Chris
just
Chan is
fucking
outside my
ignore
house
him. Like
now?
he
Is that where he
decided
went?
to make
After
Keffels
breaking out
like
of
the
prison?
new like lolcow villain of the month.
Listen,
you know?
I can't. There's no way I can.
Yeah, he
pull
did the
him out
Maddie
now if he
stream and
does
all the
one.
weirdos started going after
I will
him
do a
this
stream
week.
with Noel if Noel actually wants to do a stream talking about the situation.
It's better just
but
to leave these
It'll have to be
cows
later
alone.
on,
Like
maybe on his
like
or
when
I'll
you
set up
give
one for
a
next Saturday
lolcow
and Saturday
mainstream attention,
and we can
like
talk
that's
about
when you get the
more interesting
faggots.
details.
Like
of
if you have a
Keffels.
little thread
Like I
on
said,
the
I'm also trying to
lolcow
confine this to
and you
what
just
they're doing
talk
on
about
social
them like
media
that, it's not a
and the
big
shit
deal.
they're
It's
saying
just
in regards
normal.
to the site, that sort of stuff. I do know there is a bunch fucking more in regards to Keffels and what Keffels has said and done and associated with, and the people that Keffels is running on. So maybe a follow-up stream. I don't know. But we'll see where it goes. My voice is shit, by the way, folks. So I'm going to have to heal it with some hot potatoes.
Shut the fuck up, Jim. I have better fucking outro music, faggot. Hell yeah, let's go!
Now you've heard about Great Irish and what we're farming here. You've heard about the 36 glorious from
You need to kill the fucking mix. They're all degenerates, they're all fucking communists and Catholics. I hate the Irish. I hate anyone in Ireland. Kill them. Get rid of them.
Bring back the black and tans. Oh, get the IRA and the run from Belfast to Strabane.
Hell yeah.
The UDM, the UDF and the boys of the black and tans. On the famous walls of Derry to Belfast City Hall, Antrim and Fermanagh, Coleraine and County Down, and even in Armagh boys where the rebels might be strong, if there's only one brave loyalist left, we hear them sing this song. Bring back the black and tan. Bring back the black and tan.
We'll get the IRA on the road to Belfast to Strabane. The UDA and the UBF and the boys of the black and tans. Hell yeah, you gotta take all your jabs and you have to respect every single tranny. We need all the tranny respecters in chat to rise the fuck up, folks.
Oh, bring back the black and tan. Bring back the black and tan. Oh, get the IRA and the run from Belfast to Strabane with the UDA and the UBF and the boys of the black and tan. Bring back the black and tans. Bring back the black and tans. Oh, get the
You have to love black people. You need to love our tangs and queens. It's really a superior race. This faggot says black people are like superior in all ways. You know. You're gonna hang the Pope, dude. You're a fucking Irish dude. Are you a fucking Irish one there? I'm not. Like, what country are you in there, Arizonian? Bro, Anglo women are disgusting, but the Irish are vile too. They have they have orange fucking hair and freckles. That's like degenerate. They're all alcoholics too. Every Irish woman is like bloated on their disgusting beer. Like, Irish beer is just swill. It's absolute filth. I want a good English stout or a nice German lager. There's nothing that beats a good lager beer. Besides, like, some foreign liquor or something, you know. Good whiskey or something too. redheads are Scottish there? I don't know. They're all the fucking same. They're all brown people. Like, if you're in any of those dirt countries, you're just scum. The English, too. The English are fucking pseudo-Jews. Like, it's all about the black queens. We need to be some real thug hunters here. 07's in chat if you're a thug hunter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else we have to cover because Gianni Jim is just going to be reading super chats. I feel like this stream may have come to a natural conclusion. I'll give you folks a minute to say anything if you want, but I'm going to shut it down. You're not allowed to make sexual jokes in this chat. You can't make nut jokes or anything. Like, I'm going to give you one warning, and then you're going to be banned. You're not allowed to make jokes like that here. It's improper. Oh, yeah, I'd never set foot. Yeah, fuck Australia. I hope the Chinese take it over, honestly. I hope the Chinese colonize Australia and make them their fucking slaves. White fucking pigs. They need white pig slaves in Australia. Yeah, it's criminal clay. It's all for fucking criminals. No, New Zealand is hardly fucking better. New Zealand is really paused. Yeah, the Chinamen are gonna save you, dude. Based G. Yeah, based G is gonna save the West. He's gonna like excuse me, like ban feminism and like make women more sexy in video games, dude. No, it's not Turkey, it's Turkey. You have to put like weird symbols in it and you have to spell it wrong. I'll type it in chat. It has to be like this, you know. Turkey. But it has like a dot over like E. They're fucking weird about it. Like they insist you spell it that way. Like anyone Turkish or anyone who wants to be friends with the Turks, they have to say Turkya. Like fuck yourself. You're a fucking kebab. We won World War I, so fuck you. The Ottoman Empire lost. You're gay. And fuck Ataturk. He's a secularist heretic. He's not a real Muslim. He's going to be burning in Muslim hell. And in fake Muslim hell, you know? Well, he's going to be in hell anyway because he's a bad... He's not even a Christian, but he's a bad Muslim at that. He ruined Turkey. He made Turkey gay, you know? I'll never call them Nippon. I'll be dead before I fucking call Japan the land of the rising sun. After what they did to us on Pearl Harbor, fuck them. All right, I'm going to shut it down, folks. You have a good evening. Juice.